Head nigga, all I do is break the law. I ain't got no time for cooking, bitch. I'd rather serve it raw.
Where the fuck you at?
Bitch, I'm off your drive.
No puedo dejar de sentir una especial de manera de usted.
You already know.
Sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel when your troubles are weighing you down. And it's hard to accept that the world has your back when you cry and there's no one around. But it's okay, girl, to take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Breathe just breathe. Nobody said it'd be easy. You're working hard to take care of your babies. And the way the world's set up, even when your man gives up, you got to keep it moving on. So it's okay, girl. So take a day, girl, to regroup and to relax your mind. I know your pain, girl. Trust when I say, girl, that tomorrow is gonna be alright. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Then lay your troubles down. When you're tired of all the drama, makes me wanna holler, yeah. I know you're tired of stressing with the world on your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. I know you're tired of stressing. I know, yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, let it go. 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 You're tired of stressing. You're on your shoulders. Breathe in. Let it go. You're tired of stressing. You're on your shoulders. Breathe in. Let it go. 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 Just breathe. Just breathe.
Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. What up, family? It's your girl, JustPatrice. Want to thank you for logging on to blowradio.com. Where else would you be? Any time of the day. I'm just saying 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Right here is where you should be. Listening to the best in R&B and hip hop. Why? Because why damn not? I want to thank you for hanging out with me. Welcome to Monday, y'all. We glad to be in the building. Glad to have y'all here. Glad to have the exchange of positivity that we usually do right here between between us and we and all of that goodness. Shout out to everybody that is logging on. If you are logged into social media, I'm glad to have you join the conversation. Go on and jump on to Facebook or check out the YouTube channel. So any one of the Facebook pages, my personal page, Live and JustPatrice, JustPatrice, Live and JustPatrice group, blowradio.com group. I just want to make sure I got you all covered, and you can check us out anywhere you logging on to. Also, want to remind you that you can log right on to the YouTube page. I am JustPatrice, and you can check that out if you'd rather be on that social media, because your page, your place, your job won't let you listen to go jump on social media, but you can look at YouTube. Go on and look at YouTube. Check us out. Chime in. You're welcome to do that too. Also, if you can't do either and you just need to be able to listen, you can also go download the TuneIn app. Just go on and download the TuneIn app and then search for blowradio.com, the entire statement. And then you got the show, right? Because then you'll be listening to us anywhere you go. Just y'all should just lock all that stuff in anyway. And that way y'all can be prepared to listen anywhere and anytime you go. Yeah. It's Monday, y'all. Usually posts come into Monday being all drab. Oh, I can't believe it's Monday. But we're not gonna take that energy with us. We're gonna elevate it. We're taking it to these next levels. Speaking of elevated, today's show and every show that I'm on behind this mic is sponsored by JPA Elevated. Why not? That's the best in the best of custom designed and custom made hand creams, body butters, massage oils, so skincare, but infused with CBD products off the chain. So if you're looking for calming, if you're looking to get your hands moisturized, get a full body massage and get your body moisturized, if you're looking to do some exfoliation, we got that covered for you as well. Couple 2, 3, 10 things on the site. You should go to the website jpaelevated.com. That's jpaelevated.com and check us out. We got a little something, whatever. My logos, my design and everything for my product is being redone, and I'm so geeked about it. I've been working with a designer that has definitely brought a whole new look to the brand, and I'm excited about that. We are just about ready to place it on a couple, 2, 3 major store shelves, but I want to make sure that I got the brand looking proper, dapper, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited about everything and every day, all the time, and I'm working really hard to be mindful, to stay mindful, and to share my growth and mindfulness with you guys, so that you will be inspired to become mindful, to be connected to the positive things that this life has to offer. Yeah, shout out to my homeboy, Big Blue in the building. La is in the building. What's good? Paula Brown Hinton is in the building. Rika Starr, Lisa Mueller, Lorena Star Marie is in the building. Glad to have y'all join the conversation, right? I appreciate that. I appreciate the energy. I appreciate the exchange. Shout out to my homegirl Freebie. Freebie does it for all the dope newness. She always bestowing upon us. Upon us, like these dope earrings, you know what I'm saying? She keep me covered. I put it that way, you know what I'm saying? I got a praying mom and a crystal bearing friend. I'm winning. You get what I'm saying? Like, serious, I got my crystals on deck. Moms, get her prayer together. Let me see, who is this? That must be my girl, Key. She said, "Hey, girly, Patrice Green. I'm out of Facebook jail. What it do? Live with JustPatrice Blow Radio Wall families. Welcome to Mindful Mondays. Welcome. That is definitely my girl, Kiva. What's good? Miss Stick With It in the building. Make sure that if you are using the social media that you give StreamYard permission so that I can shout y'all out by name. Otherwise, just make sure you comment and say, this is such and such, and I will make sure that I acknowledge you that way as well. I see y'all going to share the video. Going to share it. I appreciate that. Just going to share it. I see you trying to show a little love. This stuff feels so good on my hands, y'all. I'm sorry. Great afternoon, Facebook user. Great afternoon. Let me just show y'all so y'all think I'll just be saying it. This is how it came up. Great afternoon, Facebook user. I know Kiva got her signature, so this is my girl. Great afternoon, Kiva, Lorena. There we go. I just want to show everybody that I'm not just randomly shouting out people. I'm shouting out because you showed up. That's what I'm talking about. I said this before and I'm gonna say this again. I want you guys to be comfortable calling in. So I'm constantly mentioning that, and I want you to call in 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. Get comfortable, get used to it. Shout out to my boy Vante Jones and this is such and such. Patty. Shout out to Creisha. What's good, Creisha? How you doing? Yep, it's me. And that's why I need some more. That's my hands feel like lovely. Lovely. This cream fire. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. Sometimes like I don't use other products, but sometimes I forget to use my own. If that makes any sense. Like I'd be like, dang, my hands dried in them. Oh, girl, get the cream. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes I'd be like, oh, girl, get the oil. Yes. And then I can just grab my own stuff. I promise you, I cannot tell you the last time I've taken Tylenol or I stopped taking ibuprofen when they said the situation with COVID, but I don't take any like excessive pain medicines. Still doing the recovery, looking for complete restoration on my knee, and to get me through, like for the inflammation and all the other stuff. Listen. I'm serious, like so dope. And I think it's so great that I have customers that have fibromyalgia, customers who are currently and or have survived the cancer journey. I have just all types of body aches, arthritis. So what's the name of that? Is it psoriasis, which is skin, right? I have different customers that use the products for so many different things, and we're getting such successful results now because FDA has not approved treatment of CBD for anything but epilepsy, and there's a specific kind of product that's only been licensed to do that. So you can't say that this is what it's for. I'm just saying that people who like really nice soft skin, you understand what I'm saying? Come on, let's get it together. People who like to keep their skin moisturized, like to do some exfoliating, and want an extra couple 2, 3, 10 benefits to come along with it. That is the perfect opportunity to try and experiment. I think I'm going to do a JPA elevated day where I take a day and I offer like super inexpensive, like $5-10 sample rubs. Like I'm gonna actually rub it on your hands, rub it on your shoulders, whatever, since you're getting that MT license around these parts, and so that you can actually experience the product. Stay tuned for some of those days. There's gonna be random, so stay tuned. If you like, I want to know what it's like, but I don't know if I want to buy it because I don't know if it's gonna work for me, or why would I try something I don't know. Listen, you can go to my page and read the reviews. I almost never brag about it. I use the promotions and advertising we do it, but I don't boast on the product because I mean I do it in the areas that it is. I just don't do it amongst my friends and family because I want you to try it, but I want you to try it. You can try it because it's me. You're gonna keep buying it because it worked. How about that? I have a dope product that I worked out called Glaze, GLAZ, with Miss Angela, Butterscotch Baby. The combination is so phenomenal. Indeed. So that's a good, like I have so many good things that I want to be able to share with you guys. Why not? Let's see. Steve said, that's why I need some more. It feels good on my bald head too, relaxing. Hey, come on, Steve. I know Vante uses it. That's my dude. He even used the beard oil and has getting great results. Keeper says, showed up and I shows out because it's still Pisces season. Yep, I'm not you. Come on, Key. I know it's you, girl. I know it's you. Facebook user, Doc B. I'm still used to you being on Tuesday, but I see and feel you. Blow explained the switch up well. Thank you. Have a great show. Great. How awesome. Hey, Doc B. How you doing? Glad to see you join the conversation. Indeed. So Aunt is here. And I'm trying to see what we got going on. I'm just trying to see where we at. We do have so let me see. I'll be trying to Okay, yeah. So she a lioness. I see you. That's what I'm talking about. That is my girl Key. That's what I thought it was. I want to make sure that we touch base like we've been doing. I got a little system going here, and I want to make sure I stick to that. Y'all know I do the Monday quarter of the day, or message of the day, and you MTOD. And today's message of the day is actually a simple statement. It's just anything is possible. Okay. And then it says read it again, but it's anything is possible. And I got that. Like, I mean, we talk about it all the time. People say stuff all the time. However, I'm gonna open up this screen really quick, and because it was so moving, and I was excited with it being still Women's History Month, and I heard that the women swept the Grammys yesterday, and you got to be proud of that. Shout out to Beyonce for number 28, and then breaking and shattering records, because why not? Shout out to homegirl Megan Thee Stallion, and for getting a best female rap album. And listen, best rap album has never been won by a female. She bust their heads or whatever. Also, and this particular message right here got me, and I want to make sure that I play the video, because this is why it came to me. I don't know if I can see if I can get the video, the actual feed of it. I was looking around, here it is. Yes. Let me make it large. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I'm gonna make this large real quick.
Be nominated.
Okay, so we're gonna escape that real quick, and I'll make sure I go here. I want to make sure that you guys know that I'm sharing a screen, Chrome tab, just a Chrome tab. This is it right here. So Tiffany Haddish found out while she was doing the recording of her show. I think it's Kids Say the Darndest Thing. So she was doing that show, and this is the clip of her finding that information out. So I'm going to play this with you guys, for you guys, and I just thought it was so fly. And let's see if I'm see if it's the beginning of it, or if it's just the beginning, if there's a part of it. Let me see.
I'm just happy with being nominated personally.
I've been nominated a couple of times.
You say what?
You've been nominated a couple of times.
Yeah, I've been nominated a couple of times for some things.
But I just
I just what?
You just won a Grammy.
Just love being nominated.
I just won a Grammy?
No.
Are you serious?
I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth.
Wait. Y'all see this thing in my ear? Y'all see this in my ear?
Tell them all you just won a Grammy. Congratulations. You just won the best comedy album.
Y'all serious?
I'm serious. There's no lie. This is for real.
I really won?
Whoa.
You know, a black woman hasn't won in that category since 1986.
Yes, I learned that from Black History.
Yeah, a black woman hasn't won for best comedy album since Whoopi Goldberg. Can I tell you why I'm crying?
Why?
It's a lot of bumpy roads that you cross, right? And it's a lot of times you feel like, well, am I doing the right thing? Is this good enough? Am I good enough? Am I strong enough to do this job? And then you just have to believe in yourself as much as you can. And against all odds, you just say, you know what? I'm gonna just put my best foot forward, and I'm gonna give the world the best that I got, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything is possible. So,
and that is why I use that for the message of the day. Anything is possible. Like in that moment, I felt her more than I have ever felt Tiffany. In that moment, I felt all of her vulnerability. I felt all the struggles that she had experienced, and all that. I can only imagine how she lost it when she got off of, when she finished working, because in that's a moment. And those young ladies were there and able to share with her and be able to experience just all of that energy with her. I'm so excited for her. And I want to say congratulations, Tiffany. I watched her bust her ass in the face of people doing all this trash talking about all the things that she do, the way that people do the things that they talk about when celebrities start making they come up, the way that People talk about her hair, her wardrobe, who she dating, how she doing this, the shows that she was in, and she not doing this, and she didn't earn it. But for her to have, just be in that moment, whoever her producer was, that thought was thoughtful enough to share that beautiful space, that moment, right with those young people. Anything is possible. I absolutely shed a tear. I was totally choked up and everything. And I was so proud of her, like it was me. You get what I mean? Like, but those words inspire me. Like, I felt on fire after that. And I felt like anything is possible. Like, literally anything is possible if you put your best foot forward. She said you gotta give it all you got. And then you know that you've given it all you got, and anything is possible. Like, that's crazy. Not in a bad way. Like, it's motivating. Like, because anything is possible. The other side of that is anything is possible, man. So what do you do to press past that? Do you want to focus on all the things that are negative and all the bad things that could happen and all the terrible things that could stop you from whatever the case may be? Or do you choose to focus on the dream, the vision, the goal that you've set for yourself or your friends or your family, or the motivation and the energy that you speak intentionally into them? That's doable. Do you want to bless and send all the energy for that? Or do you want to focus on all of the coulda, shoulda, wouldas in the negative realm? And of course, today I'm going to encourage you to look at the idea that anything is possible, so that you never give up, so that you never stop fighting, so that you never stop pressing and pushing and going and moving, because anything is possible. Like, in the face of all this mess that we are dealing with, racially high comments, people back and forth, we dealing with a damn pandemic. Like, nobody could ever imagine. Listen, this is not in our lifetime. Like, this generation of people didn't do it, but the generation before us had, and the generation before them. So come on, like, so the possibilities that they would just get more intense and more worse, and all of the lives that were lost. But there was so much success as well. So much to celebrate. So much. And in the face of all of that, right here in the middle of Women's History Month, Beyonce busting records, her busting heads, Tiffany Haddish, just like that experience. There were plenty other women who won awards at the Grammys yesterday. Like, and the list is absolutely long because they dominated. Like, it was a handful of guys and mostly women who won last night. Like, how are you not excited about that? I'm geeked about it. Like, geeked about it enough that I had to share that moment. If you haven't seen her, seen that video, watch it again. Watch how he was talking her through the, and then I've been nominated for some things, for some Grammys, and she was so calm about it. Like, yeah, I've been nominated for a couple of Grammys for a few things. And he said, and now you can say that you won. He said, and say that I won, and then I won. She's like, she said, say what? He said, tell them all. Come on, man. How do you not be excited about that for her? Like, I can't stop smiling. Like, my face is just stuck. It's so excited because, like, did you see her? The look on her eyes. She tried to be so cool, tried to gather herself, but she was like, I just want a Grammy. Are you kidding me? Quit playing online. That was so fly, y'all. If you haven't seen the link, haven't seen the video, just look it up. Tiffany Haddish. If you look her up right now, that's the only thing that's coming up. It's the top thing that's coming up. Tiffany Haddish wins the Grammy since 1986, though. Okay, Whoopi, set it down. Now y'all know. Y'all gotta know the story, and I'm not gonna go into details, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Look up the story of Tiffany Haddish and Whoopi. Like, it's a whole thing, and the fact that would be that she would be her successor, and that award is a whole situation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Welcome to Mondays, y'all. Mm-hmm. Patrice, are you drinking wine at 1:30 in the afternoon? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because what I figured out, here's the thing. Now, Tuesday through Saturday, I can't drink wine at 1 o'clock because I'm in school. But on Sunday and Monday, I feel like it's a good dessert wine on all these great fruits that I come across. I'm tried a couple different ones. Apple, peach, mango. No, not all this weekend, but some of them. Apple, peach, mango. And right now I'm about to drink some watermelon wine. I'm not a big fan of watermelon flavors. Excuse me, let me take that back. I like watermelon flavor stuff. Kinda, sort of, depends on what it is with my finicky eating ass. However, what I have learned that like watermelon, depending on how sweet it is, how fresh it is, and I don't like the seeds. So I would prefer seeded watermelon, and then I just scoop away all of the seeds. So it's a lot of work to eat it. Like it's a whole, like I would probably get on somebody's nerves. It's like I know that because I've done it. I've been a total irritant to somebody watching me eat chicken wings. So you like get to eat around all the parts. Only the parts on the top that's got the chicken on the white meat. It's crazy. Yeah, but I've embraced all of the weird geekiness of myself. And all the stuff that comes along with it. Just trying to be honest and open about that. Anything is possible, y'all. Like, did you see that? Like, do you know her story? Like, you gotta know her story. Like, I'm down enough to like do some digging to be able to be like, so Tiffany, I know like you super famous and everything, and I don't have like the dollars that it would cost to actually interview you, to have you come on my show to interview, but I would love to be able to tell your story directly to my people. And people see it all the time, but I want to talk to you. I got questions. As a matter of fact, anywho, so anything is possible, and I want you to carry that in your heart today. I want you to carry it at the top of your mind, at the front of your mind, and think about all the things that you want for today. Sometimes you're like, when is my stimulus coming? When is my refund coming for my tax? When am I going to be able to get some stable dollars so that I can do more than just live? And some people are okay with just living, and I'm not here to bash or crash or take away from any of that or whatever. If that's sufficient for you, then live that life. You know what I'm saying? If that makes you happy, brings you joy, makes you comfortable in the space with you and your family and you, then live that life. Some people want a little bit more. So whatever the case may be, if you want more, then more is possible. Anything is possible. You understand what I'm saying? And these are prime examples in our lifetime we've never imagined. Like our parents, people from the date of this country never imagined like a for real black president. Like they wanted it to be the thing. But like then there was Barack. You get what I'm saying? They wanted it to be that, like we've always talked about, you know, and I'm gonna do the air quotes so y'all, because y'all know why, equality for women in politics. You get what I'm saying? And then, but they're still the first Supreme Court judge, the first everything, the first. You understand what I'm saying? Like, did y'all know that the first woman to ever win a Grammy was Ella Fitzgerald? Like I looked at, I was like, okay. You get what I'm saying? So you think about the first and where the what's the word I'm looking for? The landmarks that we set, you know what I'm saying? And the things that the expectations that we have in place for that type of greatness for us. It's like you dream it. Like if it was an inkling in a thought somewhere, it's doable. Like nothing is put in our minds and our spirits and our heart that is impossible. It might take you some work, fam. It might take a little work. But if it can be thought of, there was a way to make it happen. You know what I mean? Now, the whole point is to be mindful in a state of morality, to be mindful in a state of humanity, because the things that we do don't just affect us individually, but there's a whole other situation. You know what I mean? But can you not, like, I keep saying her name and I keep like getting so I'll get excited about that. You know what I mean? And we can talk all day about all the terrible things that are happening to us across this godforsaken country. And I can say that I can just be mad and be frustrated and be like, and then we don't get this and they did this to us and this is happening, this is happening. I don't want to spend the day. I damn sure don't want to impart that type of energy onto your Monday. I want to give you all the good shit so you can believe past this moment that there are some blessings out here waiting for you to get a hold of, that there is a goodness, an energy, a positivity that is set for your life. You just got to be looking in the right direction. If you only doing like this is all you're going to see is what's right here. Look for it. Open your eyes, move your head, use all the joints in your body. You know what I'm saying? Open yourself up to receive those types of things. You understand what I'm saying? Let's go. Let me see. I know I see y'all comment. I want to make sure. Happy Monday, boss lady. Happy Monday. You get what I'm saying? Let me see. Who is this? Facebook user, I shed a tear watching her. That's Kiva. Girl, I don't know why it's not doing it. Sheila Linus. Shedded a tear watching her this morning in that moment with our babies, because they need to see and feel it as well. Okay. Like that's it. Like she imparted something on those babies' lives that she probably she didn't take into consideration at the time that she did it. Like she did it. I love the way she spoke and talked them through it. Like she had the moment on a level that they can absorb it as well. But I also love the fact that she was like, and then, you know what I mean? This was, and you can do this too. This is nothing's happening for me right now in front of y'all face. Like I'm having my dream come true, and y'all get to share this with me. In that moment, them girls never gonna forget that. They're gonna be like, I was on stage when Tiffany Haddish found out that she had won the award. And you know that according to our Black history, that the first woman that had ever done that, the last person that had done that was in 1986 when they're gonna have all the info. That type of encouragement, like it's a fact. These are not possibilities or situations where it could come about. You know what I'm saying? There's some stuff that's happening. I see Lorena, you shared a tear too. That's what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Facebook user says it irritates me that we have to say the first, but I understand. Listen, there's a first to everything. Somebody got to do it. Now, whether it's the first woman, the first Black, there's got to be a first. It don't just come up to that it happened automatically. Somebody had to kick it off, right? The first person to, I don't know, make wine. The first person to make a building block. The first person to create a wheel. Make something that was round instead of square. The first person to immolate. It's always the first. And I'm good at that. The first. Just let that not be the last. You know what I'm saying? If there's one, let's keep improving upon ideas and moments and creativity. Let's keep improving, keep growing, keep moving. Now let me go here while I'm saying all this, whatever. I'm a whole not fan of a lot of today's music, and that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that I list that resonates with me, I support. You know what I mean? And I understand that, you know, music changes with generation and experience, and you make the music as an industry has to create, allow, produce, and distribute music that the people gonna buy. So that ain't necessarily me in my ears or whatever. And I don't set the standard or rule. However, I'm saying all of that. So like, I'm not a big musically, like I love these women and the things that they've done in the industry. Musically, I'm not a big Meg fan. I'm not a big Cardi fan. I'm only saying that so y'all don't think like, oh, Trish, you saying so this, but you don't even listen. You right? It's the truth. I don't buy their music, not because I think that they're awful people. I'm just not a fan of that style of music. You understand what I'm saying? What I love though are the standards that they are breaking, and what I also love and appreciate is the diversity, the duality, that is being displayed in how they are presented. Did you see the dress that Meg had on? Did you see the girl? You know what I'm saying? At the Grammys looking like, but what though? You know what I'm saying? And then to have won the award that she won, she wasn't expecting that. But the joy that it brought her heart, because she worked for that. You know what I mean? She got the numbers and got the proper engagement. She gave the audience as well as the labels the energy and the return that they needed to be able to produce that. You understand? Anything is possible. Like somebody was talking about women in hip hop. I'm not sure which group of men was having this discussion. They were saying that how even in their top 25 all-time hip hop artists, it's never a woman. And then I initially I felt some kind of way. I'm like for real, like none of your top people was, man, these are men talking or whatever the case may be. And I was like, and I felt some kind of way initially. And then one of the men said, but you got to understand that people, men and women, listen to music that resonate their stories. Like if you can relate to it, then that's the music you drawn to. Like that's what you like. If you live in the lifestyle, or you feeling these feelings, or you know what I'm saying, you encouraged by, inspired to do, or you look forward to, you envy a certain thing, then those are the things that you listen to. And they just weren't trying to get down with Roxanne Shante, with what she was doing or what she was saying, or Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott. Those things didn't resonate with them. Salt and Pepper, that those things just MC Light. You know what I'm saying? I could keep going. Their stories didn't resonate with those gentlemen coming up, so they liked the music. It was cool, but in their top few 5, 10, 20, whatever, of course it's the songs and the music of the people that created some type of lighthouse trail to their emotions. And with that being said, I get it. I could see how you get what I'm saying, Light as a Rock might not be your go-to song. You might have thought it was dope, you get what I'm saying, but I ain't no joke, might have lit you up a little bit better because you relate to that energy and you relate to the story that's being told there. I get it. I ain't mad. You get what I'm saying? While One Love was rocking with you in the spirit, you get what I'm saying, and you was able to relate to the stories that Houdini was sharing, because it was from your perspective. I received that. I digress in all the digressiveness, but I get it. I just wish that there was less focus on gender in certain areas, because I do believe that, and I said this before, men are men, women are women, and I don't care what your intimate or intimate choices are. That's perfectly on you, but our bodies, our minds, we are different, and I don't want to be don't treat me like you treat the mans or the men in your life or in our life. I don't need that. I don't want that. I'm a girl, and I like girl things, and I like girl stuff, and I want to do girl activities, and whatever that case means. I'm not gonna say that I want to spend all of my time with a bunch of people that are just like me, with the same kind of energy, same type of chemical flow, whatever the case means, because I'm gonna tell you, a room full of a room full of estrogen is a whole situation. Okay. Let me just clap it up right now, because a room full of estrogen is a whole situation. Whatever. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes it's too big for me. A lot of times it's too big for me. But I understand that, you know what I'm saying, some people need that type of engagement to build and breathe off of one another. You understand what I'm saying? I also understand that, comparatively speaking, men do the same thing. They can connect and build and grow with one another in ways that some women are not able to do with other women. I'm just trying to be as politically correct as I can, using the word some and not all, because the truth of the matter is it ain't all women. And everybody don't think like I think with my little stuffy ass. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the case may be, tis what it TI is. You understand what I'm saying? Afternoon, Beatrice. Glad to have you join me for this conversation. Glad to have you in the building and the rest of the family as well. Y'all keep trying to tell y'all, I don't know what it's gonna take to get y'all to get comfortable with calling in. And I want you to do that easily. Area code 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. I'm trying to see if I got my cord around. Look at, I do. I'm gonna plug this up because I always want y'all to call in. I want y'all to get used to calling in and expressing yourselves like we used to do it back in the day all the time. Last week I had a great show. All those phenomenal people called in to love on me and each other and their significant others. You get what I'm saying? It's still Women's History Month right here on blowradio.com, live with JustPatrice. And if you still want to take the time, man, Trice, I missed the show last week and I didn't get a chance to call and show some love or honor one of my significant others or somebody special in my life, and I really want to get a chance to do that. I'm going to open my phone lines up for you to do that. And I'm always opening up my platform so that we can be communicative. Okay, so we can communicate and everybody can share with one another the whole goodness of that's on their heart without the assumptive part. Okay, shout out to not shout out to, that's not the right word. So Mr. Reggie Warren of the R&B group Troop passed away after a long fight with some health issues, and so he's been celebrated on today. I did read a post on it regarding from TMZ that they reported his passing. And if you don't know, I will play the song, but you know, Facebook always be trying to block. You know what? I could do like 10 seconds. And let me see. I know y'all gonna be like, Trees. Now listen, Troop has a bunch of songs, okay, and there's one that's a remake, a couple original, whatever the case may be. And if you look at the album, I know that this, I could try to get y'all to guess, but y'all not, so I'm not gonna do that to y'all. Whatever. This is the song that everybody knows that is definitely associated with them. This is the remake that they made. We got like 30 seconds of it, y'all, and I'm gonna play this. This is All I Do Is Think of You, the Troop version. Shout out to again Mr. Warren, as he has passed away. And shout out to Mr. Reggie Warren, passed away at the age of 52. Man, it's like as I get older, I'm like, dang. Here you go. This is Troop. We're gonna just play a couple seconds of each one of their dope downs. Okay, this is All I Do Is Think of You. Come on, hold tight, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick because y'all know the intros was long than a mug back in the day. So I'm finna skip the song because golly, y'all play too much. They're gonna cut it off. You understand what I'm saying? That was a whole 17 seconds. Now I got to give it some breathing room because Facebook, social media, and YouTube be killing me. But we're gonna run into this a little bit. Here you go.
Hey, little girl, I love you so. All I do is think of you. Yeah, that's all I do. I can give you all my life, all the time, all the time.
Okay. So that is actually a remake of the Jacksons, All I Do. You understand what I'm saying? So which is that was my jam. Chris said, this is my love song back in the day when we were teenagers. Oh, yeah. Okay, Krisha. That's what I'm talking about. People, that was a joint back in the day. And even though people like, well, it was a remake. It was not the original song. And I remember me and D-Rock were having a conversation. He was like, did you know? And I got real quiet real fast. I was like, sir, I'm mad that you didn't. Okay, so we gonna play another half a track or two. I'm gonna try to see if they can let me in and without having a whole fit. This is another popular song that they had. It was like at the top of their list because it was their original track that people got a chance to listen to. So I'm gonna jump it in, but I'm gonna drop it back if it intros is too long. All right, here we go. This is "Spread My Wings," also by Troop. All right, blowradio.com. Let's go. Damn intro.
I've imagined faces of many letters to ease the pain of having no one in my life. And I'm tired of being undercover. It's time to navigate my feelings tonight. The sky is calm, the stars are bright. What's better than to be in flight? I relax my mind.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go and block it. They're gonna go and block it. I'm already knowing, but I'm gonna let it go. Cause yeah.
Set me free, and now spread my wings, fly away, hey, to a place that I long for. My heart will be the pathway, sing that's evermore.
Y'all know they're gonna block all of this. I just want y'all to know if y'all logged on, stay logged on. If y'all get jumped off and it block you off, kick you off, whatever, just know, just come back and I'll jump back on and we'll figure it out. But I just feel like it's necessary to revisit some of this good stuff, whatever the case may be. It was such good music back then, and anything is possible. And I had to keep letting that resonate in my spirit. Anything is possible. However, those songs were like they like hit popular songs. Let me just see what I think but my favorite song seriously was the B-side track. I was a B-side girl. You get what I'm saying? Like I always wanted to listen to the songs that everybody wasn't listening to, which means I was listening to "I Will Always Love You" by Troop. And they was like, well, what is that? Listen. I'm a fast forward, y'all.
I tried to figure out a pathway back to you. Break me down in little pieces. Show me all the things you need. I will make your special wish come true, yeah. When things go wrong, you need someone to help you see them through. I will always love you. When you need someone to stand beside you, I'll hold you, baby. With this ring, I will be the very best. I will always.
Okay, I'm gonna pause again because that's what they do. Said, oh, Keith, I know I loved you. She said, that's my joint. Come on, Lisa. You get what I'm saying? Let me see. She said, yes, because this new mess. My God, today. Listen, I don't even know. But that was my song. Like if we thinking about albums and troops and music, they're gonna get so mad, So if it get blocked, I hope that y'all stay. Y'all here right now and it don't cut me off too soon. Steve, if you still there, do me a favor and quick and check to see if they cut them off real quick. To make sure we still in the building. I'm loving so we here on blowradio.com. I got an opportunity to share some of that goodness with y'all. Shout out again to let me make sure I'm saying his name properly because I don't want to do that. Yes, Mr. Reggie Warren of the R&B group Troop, who has passed away as reported by TMZ. Want to make sure that and then other news sources. Want to make sure that y'all remember who was Troop? Listen, spread my wings, Troop. I will always love you, Troop. And then of course, all I do is think of you. It's just like this in this age of my life. We are experiencing death at a rate that none of us ever imagined. You know what I mean? Like literally ever imagine all the hundreds of thousands of people that died in 1 year. You get what I'm saying? Just 1 year. And then on top of that, all the other like natural causes and or trauma, homicides, things like that, accidents that have taken place. So just the death count has just been astronomical. Like as a living species, we have just lost so much in this last year. And that's why I'm excited about doing Mondays and being here with you guys. And as opposed to just talking about all of the darkness and all the bad things, but to help to impart a boost to your weekday, to give you a jump start on how to look at the light, to look for the light, to look to the light. You know what I'm saying? For some goodness, some motivation, is a touch in for positivity. You know what I mean? And to be able to bring that into yourselves. You follow what I'm saying? To be able to bring that into yourself. It's always something. It's always a situation. You know what I mean? And yeah. So this is the watermelon wine. It's not awful. It's definitely not awful. Key said the level of love doesn't live here any longer. It's hard. Are you sure? I don't know. I think that I know. I don't know. Listen, that look. Let me change that. Let me change your mind on that real quick. I got something for you right quick. That's going and look, and it's close. It's so close to you. But better yet, I'm gonna do this one first because I know that this particular artist. You get what I'm saying? And look, I'm coming right here in our backyard. Okay, so listen to what I'm saying. Let me try to find this particular song. Let me find this album first. If I can find the album. I know y'all know I'm better yet, how about I go to my playlist and is it on here? So listen to this. This is dang it. Come on now. Yeah, Jacob Lattimore. Okay. This is Jacob Lattimore. And this song is called Climb. Okay. And I know it's a little bit oriented, a little bit sexually oriented. However, listen to the lyrics. Okay. And I'm gonna play a little bit of that for y'all. And I got a little bit more. A couple, 2, 3, 10 people. There you go. Jake Lattimore. Right here, blowradio.com.
You're fantasizing, you're mesmerizing. When you send me pictures, I get so excited. And I can't hold back, no. It's just your eyes, and when we vibing, can't remember the last time that we were fighting. And gonna have a heart attack, 'cause girl, you bad. Girl, you bad. I like the feeling when you know you're feeling sexy. In the bedroom, girl, I know you can impress me. And when we lay down, and I start from the bottom, I just can't wait to climb. You give the best love ever. And it don't get no better than when I climb. You give the best love ever. And don't stop now, no, never. Oh, it's just us, ain't in no rush. Wrap your legs around my waist under the covers. Let's make love.
I'm just saying, your boy Jake is doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Do you hear the lyrics? I'm just trying to say, check this out. Also, since we just show, I'm gonna share a little bit of this goodness because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? If we right, the mainstream has saturated the waves with some stuff that some of us who want some true lyrical content, true richness, solid melodies on top of all of the good feels. You understand what I'm saying? They saturating it with some mess. We understand that. That's just the younger folks listening to their choice of, less mature music. However, when you got artists like this on deck, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Shout out to my boy Audie Moore. Love is where you are, right here, blowradio.com.
Every fight seems like the end. Though we reconcile, we still both wanna win. The problem comes back round again. But through it all, we still remain friends. 'Cause I know that love is where you are. Hoping that you keep me in your arms. Pray that you'll never be too far. 'Cause I know that love is where you are.
So, I mean, listen, I could go on and on and on because then there's the DMC, Adult Music Crew in the building. Shout out to Kings and Queens. Right. Blowradio.com and all this goodness. Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
Oh, you go. Oh, you fly. Just keep it dry, don't let it end in a drive-by. You out here in the nights when you used to be a shy guy. Dripping with that sauce like little baby till it's night. And let this spill you in the streets to try to build you. Put a price tag on your head, take some big shots, Chauncey Billups. Good boy acting a little vicious, and the white folks get suspicious. When they put you in the system, you can get it out your system. I got these missing summers for years. They put their mamas in tears. They out here grinding, but it's grinding my kids. I'm out here crying for my brothers while I'm minding my biz. They don't know what shining is. They don't know what time it is. But
You can be free if you want to. Be kings and be queens if you want to.
it's your life, it's alright. Let your love be a light. Don't let nobody tell you nothing about you.
There are times when you need someone.
Yeah.
I will be by your
Sing,
side.
L. Yes.
There is a light that shines special for me. Ain't nobody stop you from being you. You got the world in your head. Don't let the people stop you when they tear you down. Shake the pain, it's always up to you to turn it down.
You try to turn it.
Okay, y'all know I can do this all day. Like seriously, I come up with him. I'll pull him right out the woodwork. Shout out to her. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. Shout out to PJ Morton. There is so much good music, but it's all now considered, not the mainstream. Shout out to my homegirl Freebie Does It, who has introduced me to so many good artists. You get what I'm saying? I can say I can play all of our music. Not gonna say our music, but all of the artists' music that are still gaining their wings. You know what I'm saying? I can play all their music because the UMC is not gonna inbox me immediately, be like, don't play our music. Oh, I forgot you doing a radio station. They won't do it initially. Well, not right away. I got a little bit more playtime on that. All I'm saying is that, and I agree with you 100%, Mama, that it's just not as prevalent, but you just got to know where to look. You get what I mean? And if we really want some good music, and if we just turn off the mainstream stuff and go and only listen to the other stuff, the mainstream is going to figure out that nobody's listening to that stuff. But there's people listening to it. It's popular. Obviously, Meg Thee Stallion has won a Grammy. You get what I'm saying, for best rap album. Somebody listening to it, you know what I'm saying? And we talking about WAP and and Savage. And now don't get me wrong, I even I re-listened to Savage several times and with their version of Bay on it. You know what I'm saying? So we got the Stallion and Queen Bee doing their thing together, which is a dope mix. It's just, you know, this is not my thing. But everybody got their thing, but you keys. everybody got their things, just not me. However, listen, I don't know. Let me be clear about this. When I say anything is possible, I do mean anything is possible. Like, I never thought that I would like trap music, but Plies he's like the secret love of my life. Okay. And I think that it had to do with because him and Neo did that song together. But it is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? And Quad is kept. I even like the baby. I don't know why, but I do. And you understand what I'm saying? It's a thing, but it's what it is. So the whole point is, whether you like it ratchet, whether you like it nice and smooth, whether you like heavy content, whether you just want to hear something in the background, the lyrics don't really matter. Whether, you know what I'm saying, whatever, it's something for everybody. And to tune into that, just tap into that, whatever it is for you. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to hear shake your booty, drop your ass. I don't want to hear that all day long. Matter of fact, I'd rather not hear it at all. But that's just me. I'm talking about down from Luke, it's your birthday to now. I just don't. I don't. And maybe it's because I can't twerk. Maybe if I could twerk, then I would feel better. Maybe I would feel inspired to shake my ass too. I don't know. But I can't. And so I don't want to really hear that. If I want to be able to groove, I want to be able to feel something that make me feel some kind of way. I want to be able to be smooth in the space. I want to be, you understand what I'm saying? I want to make it feel good. But that's just me. And everybody got their own preferences. You get what I'm saying? If I could listen to hip hop, old school hip hop, R&B, and not necessarily just rap trap, I'm straight all day. Every day. Shout out to Lisa. I see you, mama. She's like, me too. Look, teach me to love it because I can't. I'm gonna tell you now, like a lot of people like, well, Patrice, Beyonce, look, I never take nothing away from B. She is like cold, like seriously. Pen to pad, her production skills, her talent. She is just beautifully artistic, like seriously. And I really didn't connect with any of her music until it grew up. Like she makes music for what's popping. She's a millennial music maker. And you gotta acknowledge that and give it the props that it is. But when she drop a gem every now and then or something that resonates with me, then I'm loving it. Like if I had to choose between lyrical content of hers overall or Solange, I'm probably gonna listen to Solange album because it's just more my speed. Not that it ain't good. That's like asking between Toni Braxton and her sister Tamar. I am definitely a Toni Braxton fan. Tamar got a couple of joints that I was like, oh, okay. You get what I'm saying? Like that. Let me try to find it real quick. I know they're gonna be like, Patrice, you about to be blocked. Let me see if I can find it. This right here, this Love and War by Tamar Braxton. I'm like, who wrote it? Because they clowned. You understand what I'm saying? All the Way Home is fire. But let me. I'm gonna just play a little bit of Love and War because, dang, okay. I'm gonna see if try to get as much as I can. This a jam. Here go the intro. That's classic right there. Blowradio.com. It's your girl, JustPatrice. Let's go, Tamar.
Somebody said every day was gonna be sunny skies.
I'm gonna pause it real quick just because I know that's like they got a 30-second cutoff. I can drop it off in between and get back to it without having. And if you live on blowradio.com, you're like, Patrice, what is you doing? Well, I'm also live on social media. So we got Facebook, Instagram, not Instagram. I'm working on Instagram. We got Facebook and YouTube right now, and I could only play certain lengths of segments for the jam. You get what I'm saying? But that intro is so classic, it's so rich. You know what I mean? You gotta just be in the moment with her and it. So I think that's a long enough break, so I can actually play this other part of the song before they be like, "Girl, you pushing it." Blowradio.com, girl, just Patrice. And listen, we just analyzing some of this music, taking it in, making it a part of our Welcome to Monday celebration, because this is what we do. We jumpstarting our day, listen to all of the positivity, going over some of this goodness, and just taking some of it in. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, then here we go, right here. You ready? Right back to it.
Mom and Day in lingerie. I guess somebody lied. Started discussing it to fighting. Then don't touch me, please. Then let's stop the madness. Just come lay with me. And truth be told, I'm waving my flag before it goes bad. Yeah. Guess we made it this far, for better or worse. I wanna feel it even if it hurts. I gotta cry to get to the other side. Let's go, 'cause we're gonna survive. We stay.
Well, whoever wrote that, I need to look up the people. Listen, listen, baby, do you hear me? You get what I'm saying? Because let me see. The Lisa said some of it lifts my spirits. That's what I'm saying. Then Key said facts, because I'm a savage. Go on and do it, mama. And then she said, yes, those are my joints too. And girl, when she came here, she sang. Who are you talking about? Who was singing, girly? Who was singing? That is my joint. I just want y'all to know. Look at y'all waving y'all shit. Y'all so funny. But listen, that is a jam. Whoever wrote that, you know what? As a matter of fact, right now, I don't care if you live in Milwaukee or not. If you can tell me who wrote Love and War for Tamar Braxton, I will send you I want to know who the writers are. Okay, like for real, the writers. The first person to tell me who did that. You got to call in and tell me, though. Don't post it on the wall. 414-885-4739. I'll send you a bottle of Calm massage oil, because you the shit. Straight up. If you can send me you can tell me who wrote Love and War for Tamar Braxton. Do not post it on the Facebook wall. Do not post it on the YouTube wall, social media, anywhere. You have to call in, and I will give you a bottle of the JPA elevated massage oil. Yeah, because it's that joint. And I really, really, really want to know who wrote it. Yeah, if you post it on the wall, it don't count, fam. 414-885-4739. You got to call. I did say that. I love y'all. I didn't have a chance most of the COVID season to do any giveaways at the top of the year. I don't know if I've given anything away this year, not officially as of yet, but yes, indeed. Let me see. I'm already know. Thank you for logging on to blowradio.com. You are live with Patrice. Welcome to Mondays. I know that's you, Miss Thick with it.
Mindful Monday.
Yeah, let's go, girl. Welcome to Mondays, mama. How you feeling today?
Good. I can't complain.
That's wonderful. You got the answer for me. I'm going to give you this goodness. Who is it?
Girl, Derek Bryson. Derek Bryson Taylor wrote that.
Cause he did it. Do you hear me? He did that. Like he did that.
Yeah. That song right there. Yeah.
It made me feel like if I was in a relationship, and I'm not, that if things was not going great, I feel like I would be playing this song in the background, going to battle to save my relationship. Straight up, I'm like, let's do it. Whatever we need to do.
That's that one. That's that one that it's gonna ignite some things. Yes.
Nice. Nice. So Derek Bryson it is. Yes, it is. And you know how we get down. We can connect whenever it's convenient for you. I got the bottle. You know, we already fully stocked. JPA Elevated is always fully stocked with our awesomeness of our product. We want to make sure we got it available to you. If you like me to put it in the mail, I can put it in the mail for you. But since you are city side, we can connect if that works for you.
All right. Well, I'll be in contact, sugar.
Sounds like a plan for me. Thank you very much and have a great day, darling.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. That's what I'm talking about. Go on and just use the number 414-885-4739. 414-885-4739. That Tamar Braxton joint, Love and War. I mean, she got a bunch of jams. Don't get me wrong. But if we're talking about weighing out the options, weighing out who we going, whatever the case may be, I mean, it's things that I can relate to. I love what she's done. My preference is the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we talk about that, and we talk about acceptance of. Oh, that was deep. You know, your mind be saying and doing a whole bunch of things. You be like, hold on a minute. No, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this over here. So that's where I'm gonna stay focused over here. I think it might be that watermelon that just made me step outside my whole self. But nonetheless, it is Monday. We are talking about the understanding the power of anything can happen, and what we can do and how we can manifest that in our particular lives, how we can make that a whole real thing in our lives, and what we can do to generate and focus some of that positivity, you know, to jumpstart our week. Because sometimes Mondays be long, sometimes Mondays be rough, especially when you've had an off day or off weekend, off couple of days. You get what I'm saying? She said, "Let the drink use you." It's fine, girl. I'm trying to, I'm trying to refrain and contain myself for us to be out here doing a little whole something. Just keeping it 100. But sometimes we have to be willing to say, you know what? I'm not going to plan every hour, every moment, I'm going to set a game plan, and then I'm going to leave a little bit of room, because shit happens. You got to leave a little bit of room to be able to make some adjustments. And I learned that the hard way, because I am a firm believer. Okay, so I'm going to plan this, and it's going to happen, and it's going to be my life, and it's going to do this. And today I've done those things. And then God be like, for real? That's what that's not what today is gonna happen. Okay, that's not how today is going to go down. And you like, well, but what happened to my stuff? Oh, that was cute that you had wanted that, but that ain't what's gonna happen. And then you be like, well, how do you figure out the difference, and what do you do? And so what you have to do is be willing to be open. Be willing to receive some of that information. Be willing to offer some of that exchange. Girl, you posted it on the wall. Anyway, let me hide that right quick. And then she said, "Let the drink use you." Nah. What I'd like to see us doing on a regular. Let me back up. No, I'm gonna say it. What I'd like to see us doing more frequently is being mindful, not just of a moment or a situation or whatever, just but to be a regular part of how we exist. You get what I'm saying? Without the drama, without the mess, without just, it's a thing to do it, y'all. So right now in this moment, like, I just want to say this. As thankful, grateful, appreciative as I am for the ability to be able to start class and go to school for, excuse me, to get this license. Is it 3:00 yet? I'm a little early, but so to get this license, the one thing that I am I still haven't come to terms with is having to have my nails short. Like I can't, like even now, like I'm looking at the little tips or whatever the case may be, and there's a space that on the top of the nails that allows for you to be able to scratch. And I can't even have that. Like I have to file them down so that they grow and be close to my hands. And this is terrible. Like when I was 18, I used to up until I was 18, I like bit my nails like legitimately, religiously, like because in high school that's just what you did. What I did as a teenager. And then one day I was like, oh, dude, my hands look awful. My mom, my sister, and them was like, girl, we've been telling you that for years. Your hands look terribly. However, in order to be sanitary and not have anything caught under my nail, not to be able to cut, pinch, tear, rip, scrape our customers or clients' skin, I had to cut my nails down. And I've been trying to figure out, I'm like, so can I wear just press-ons only on certain days? It's a lot of work, I'm assuming, to have to put the nail on and then take the nail off. Excuse me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can't even imagine having, so I opted to not wear them. I am not pleased. I am not pleased with this, like, at all. It's what it is, but nonetheless. He said, right, I totally forgot to just go with the wind. Sometimes in life, we need to be able to pivot in life. Listen, totally forgot how to just go with the wind. You got to be able to move. Don't get me wrong. We know that tomorrow's not promised. You have to plan for, so you just got to live in the moment, live in the day. That's great. You get what I mean? This is what I'm saying. Tomorrow's not promised, but baby, you still got to have a plan, a game plan. Because if you wake up, if tomorrow goes on, if that comes that you have to be prepared for, this is serious. This is a thing you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Well, we're gonna get up and make sure this happens. We're gonna prepare and plan and make sure this happens, whatever the case may be. But we are not gonna be so committed to that vision that we don't have the ability to make adjustments on getting there. You on make adjustments to how we get there. Now, I'm not going to tell you that, like, some people are like, well, you can't just focus on one dream and then something happens and then you don't have nothing to look. If you know what the big picture is, what the end goal is, how you get the end goal is the focus. How you get there is the parts where you have to make some adjustments or have to be willing to make some adjustments. Okay? Like, for real. And if that's not something that you can to manage, if that's something you can't manage, life's gonna be so hard for you. Life's gonna be so hard. Like, when you think about, well, how is this happening? Why are things happening this way? What's going on with that? Or what's going on with this? I really need to. Don't do that to yourself. Like, for real, have time enough to have time. Take time enough to breathe through those transitions, because they're gonna come. They're gonna come. Sometimes you think everything is going smooth, and then all of a sudden you're like, what? What do you do? Do you just bail, like, I'm not doing it, just forget it? Do you throw away all of an opportunity because what? I'm not. I'm absolutely not. I want to be able to enjoy the moment. I want to be able to enjoy each opportunity. And in order to do that, I'm still learning that when they say that, like, Forrest was like, I'm just trying to get, and he stepped on that. And he was like, "Ooh, shit, it happens." And then the guy came up with the slogan, "Shit happens," right? according to the movie anyway. With that being the case, you get what I'm saying? Like, oh, let me speak. Who I was talking to a guy friend of mine, and how we as people, as humans, you get what I'm saying, are so quick to discount or discredit an idea of something. You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Just bear with me on this, whatever the case. And just listen. I'm trying to explain it without labeling it. What did he say? He said, okay, we were talking about transference of energy. Okay. And how he specifically said, you have to be mindful how you sleeping. You sleeping with all those different people, and then you collect those spirits. Okay. True Christian talk. Okay. And I said, okay. I said, listen to what I'm saying. The only reason I don't discredit that statement, the only reason that I'm not saying that I hear what you're saying, but I don't agree with that, is because that very same statement, that very same sentiment, idea has been translated through culture as well as religious engagement, as just general statements. It's so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? That people are saying that stuff transfers. Be careful who you engage with, because we talking about from a Bible, we talking about from spirit and spirituality, we talking about just regular person to person energy work. So it's all types of, and we talking about Eastern medicine, Western ideas, Eastern ideas. It just the exact same statements. Energy transfers. How they flip it, how they make it part of what they say and do and what they teach, energy transfers. That's a statement in itself. And if it's being said in the exact same way in multiple different fronts or deliveries, some part of that ain't no lie though. You as conflictive as cultures are. One culture say this okay, one person say that okay, and then we can do this together. As conflicting as cultures are, to hear the same message from culture to culture, religion to religion. You get what I'm saying? All of it can't be no lie, fam. It's got to be a real thing. So when they say be mindful, now I explained to him, I said so I follow it. I subscribe to the idea that energy transfers. This is the short way to put that. But I also subscribe to the idea that, excuse me, let me address that again. So I subscribe to the idea that energy transfers. And I also subscribe to the idea, understand that men are givers, you know what I'm saying, and women are receivers. When you're talking about that energy, okay, on a basically typical scale. However, when it's cyclical, it's the possibility for it to go from one person to the other person and then back into the other person. It's cyclical. Like we can exchange energy back between you and I, okay, and how we take in our energy. We talking about, specifically in this space, we were talking about sexual energy and how in our vagina and our womb areas, we're open to be able to receive, and men also are open to expel. You follow what I'm saying? So men plant seed, women receive seed, you know what I'm saying? And then we birth it. Yeah. Follow that. I know that's a lot to take in one spot. Men plant seed, women fertilize seed, then we birth it. You follow what I'm saying? Give me the seed, I carry it, birth it. Okay. So with that being said, is where we were having our disconnect at, because I was explaining to him, like, yeah, well, it's possible. I can be near you and not pick up any of your energy. I don't have to take it with me. You could be standing at my energy filled door beating and shit. Like, oh, let me in with all your craziness. And that don't mean I have to let you in. I don't have to. You have to be willing to understand that it's all about being able to manage and control that. Like for real, manage and control it. You understand what I'm saying? Like a for real, don't get caught up in that space because you have to be able to manage and control it. I'm gonna make myself available, make you available. You get what I mean? In that space, and then I'm only gonna take what I'm comfortable taking. You don't get to drop all your mess over here and expect everything to be great. But that's what we think. We assume, women get in their feelings so quick, she be all intimate and just because you have sex don't mean. Men and women become connected equally. It's all about how we manage it. We manage those connections differently. We exchange the exchange rate is different. It doesn't have to become dominating and or daunting where you like so overwhelmed by the idea of this exchange that you don't know what to do with yourself. Oh my God, like I can't think about nobody else. I can't do nothing with myself. I don't know what's happening. If you're going to have that type of exchange, you have to be prepared to only take in the things that are beneficial for you. That's not something easy to do. That's why you don't sleep with a bunch of people, because you got to be willing to breathe through some of the transition. Like, oh, you fine. Oh, you just good look. You a good person. You crazy as shit. So how do you exchange? How do you manage that type of exchange? Being mindful mindful of the people that you around, the mindful of the people that they're around. Like if you just are you out here picking up all that energy, huh? Let me get my shit together. That's what you just out here picking that up. Oh, ooh. We have to do better about making ourselves available and what we make ourselves available to and for. You understand what I'm saying? What we make ourselves available to and for. And with that being the case, that makes you responsible. It makes you accountable for you. It makes you, it puts you in a position where you got to be mindful. You got to be mindful of all the things that you do, all the engagements that you have. Like you can just live this life. You can be careless, carefree. You can't, you absolutely without care, unwilling to be responsible for. Sure, no problem. Maybe. Maybe. Because the truth of the matter is, what is the plan? What is the plan? What is the next step? And how is this going to get us to where we're getting next? And I'm sure you starting to talk about some crazy stuff, and we're trying to follow you. And I appreciate y'all following and appreciate you trying to engage, whatever the case may be. I'm just trying to give you an opportunity to make a literal comparison. If this is what you putting out into the universe, and then this is what you making available. We could talk about chopping it up, ratchet shit all day. I just want to help you get ready for this week, this work week. Help you stay in a space of positivity, stay in a space of connectivity and focus so that you can get to your next step. Right? Right. You want to get to your next step. Ooh. That is the point, and that is the plan. You want to be able to get to your next step or whatever your plan is. And that is not always an easy step. 414-885 oh, I just missed a call. 414-885-4739. That's area code 414-885-4739. I want you to call in. I want you to be able to be comfortable sharing that. And I know a lot of people are like, look, I could just type it. But when you are that, please don't find yourself having important, life altering, shifting, emotionally stirring conversations via text. It's easily misunderstood, easily misconstrued. I can't believe that. But if you're not engaging that, if you're not focusing on what that is, like being intentional. Being intentional. Yes, ma'am. On what that looks like, how that looks like, how that looks in your life. I'm just prepping. My sugar bear just arrived, and I want to make sure that I have to be able to explain to her how to get into this little space that I just created. That's a whole mess. A whole mess. So, dang. Can I? No, I don't really want to play, y'all. I'm going to. I'm gonna play a quick song, and then come back to being mindful, to being understanding of one another. And I will play a song that I think is gonna. Y'all know I can't play nothing that's not Milwaukee music. I would love to play some other people's music. However, if I do that, then the other radio, not the other with the radio, but the UMC is going to block my show. So we don't want to do that. But what we want to do is real quick. Let me see. So we're going to play this Sanders track called Top Top, because the energy level was high, and I think it's kind of, it doesn't tie into what we're saying, but I think it'll stay focused. Shout out to Track Sanders here in Milwaukee, right here on blowradio.com. We want to make sure that you guys stay connected, stay focused as we are getting ready to do so. How and ever. Enjoy this track up until then. It's your girl, JustPatrice, blowradio.com. Stay tuned. We are still in the building. Welcome to Mondays, y'all.
The bad guy. Yeah, I don't mean to fuss it, but damn, my chick is gorgeous. Beat to the gods, eyes like a donkey. I get on the function. When we get the blondie, she make it disappear like it's motherfucking magic. And I shouldn't mention, now she like to suck you like a bad bitch. Other chicks are savage, shawty she a savage. Suck me with a passion, she's solid with the brains. I think she may be telepathic. Yeah. I can't even lie, I want her right by my side every fucking day. Oh, I can't even lie, I gotta put her in first place. That's why shawty got that top. She got it on lock. Every time she texts, we laid up for days. She be on my way. She be on my way. She be on my way. There's nothing left to say. But shawty got the top. She keep it on slop. Every time she texts, we lay up for days. She be on my way. She be on my way. She be on my way. There's nothing left to say. But shawty got the top. She blow me like a whistle. Shawty got me found off like a pistol. Soon as shawty gone off that endo, shawty be wide open like a window. Shawty got that where you can bet I be dead there. Every time she give me head, you can bet I won't forget it. She's savage, she suck me with a passion. She's solid with the brains, I think she may be telepathic. Yeah. I can't even lie, I want her right by my side every fucking day. I can't even lie, I gotta put her in first place. That's why shawty got that top. She got it on lock. Every time she texts, we laid up for days. She be on my way. She be on my way. She be on my way. There's nothing left to say. But shawty got the top. She keep it on slop. Every time she texts, we laid up for days. She be on my way. She be on my way. She be on my way. There's nothing left to say. But shawty got the top.
Check 1 2 1 2. It's your girl JustPatrice. BlowRadio.com is definitely in the building. Still here. Happy Monday, y'all. Right? Because that's what we do on Mondays. I know y'all like, what the world is going on over there, Patrice? My girl, my boo bear came by to spend some time with me, and you know she always comes bearing gifts, and I'd be like, so what's happening? So my boo bear bought me this beautiful box. Look at this beautiful jewelry box. Do you see how gorgeous that is? Can y'all see that? Look at this. It's shiny and sparkly. Like I like it, sparkly everywhere. And look at this. It's like those smooth spots. Look at that. It's such a combination. And he said, you should probably open it. And I should probably open it. So I open it, and then look, there are 3 sets of earrings. I said, free. I need black earrings for the school because I can't wear anything else. That's so messed up. And so she made me 3 sets of earrings. Like, how do you not love that? With the little cute backs on the inside. I got backs too. So I got triangle. So I said a set of triangles. Look at that. I feel like I need a little bell ringer. Ding. That's Betty. Okay, I'm sorry. Get myself together. I'm sorry. And then she made me these beautiful rectangles. I want y'all to see this. Paula said, I knew that giggle was freebie. Yes. Okay. And then she bought me these. So mind you, it's a set of each. I'm only showing you one because you don't need both. Because why? You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about to ask you. So that's the stone you was beating the shit out of. Freebie pumbling the hell out of. These are beautiful, mama. Let me switch out real quick. I got y'all real quick while I'm switching out. Because yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. This I don't know, probably because my pyramid won't leave my my mantle. I'm gonna wear these. It's like my pyramid won't leave. But I like it. I like the way they feel. It's the perfect size. It's very cute. Oh, look at the detail. You see the little squirrelies? Purple squirrelies? I'm such a girl. I need to get it together. So there should be times like this. Yeah. Did you see that? It's gotta be hard to not be, though. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna invite her into the screen. Is that okay with you? Do you want to be into the screen as well? Huh? That's how you gonna look? That's how you doing? You lucky you can't have this wine because I gave you like 3 glasses.
I could,
but
I got driving that snow probably once I leave here.
So you can't have a sips of wine.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yes, you is. Why you don't have no sips of wine with me?
Fine, I'll have 1 shot of wine with you. Then I'll be drunk off my behind.
Did you say 1 shot of wine?
I'll have 1 shot of wine with you.
Look at that.
I look like a bum today, y'all.
That's how you gonna. My energy is not its best. However,
my energy is not at its best. However, I'm still here. I'm alive.
I'm just saying. I'm like, come on now, come on. Let's get it together. Can y'all hear my freebie? Did you turn the mic on? Let me make sure. Go ahead.
It's your flimming it before yeah.
Yeah, yes. I know once she gonna have 1 shot of wine. I know, Paula, right?
Yeah, because that's all I could have. That's all I could have before.
Let's see. Did you turn it on? It's on here. It is. Let's see.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're flimming it before yeah.
That's what you're doing?
If you got a big, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work it.
But the fact that statement, let me tell you how disturbed I am about this statement, okay? I'm disturbed about the statement because she gonna work it anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't like that.
Like I don't like it. I don't want to believe that I like that.
I'm not working anything I can't work with.
Okay, let me see this. I would like to see the difference in the audio on these mics. The structure in this is not great. Turn it off for me. Put it on here. Let's see what that sound like. That nigga retarded. She is. That's better.
To sound like Dougie Fresh.
That's like it. Steve Big Blue said, "Hey, Francis Freebird Morgan.
Hey, how you doing?"
I think that's him tagging you in it. So I know she want a shot of wine. I'm gonna have to go get her a glass because Yeah, she said. He said, yeah, because I can't. Steve, soon as my audio be jacked up, Steve show up like he do help me with sound like long distance,
Gotcha.
and he be quiet on the show. But as soon as the audio on right, he be like, hey, so can you turn her? What's happening over there?
Right.
Is her mic right? Like is something happening? Because he needed to be on that.
Well, I appreciate that.
How's that, Steve? He said much better. He just show up like, yeah, and so just so you know,
we have a problem here.
What's the problem?
No, that's what Steve is saying.
Oh yeah, I'm like,
we have a problem here.
Oh girl,
no, we don't have a problem.
Girl, you already know. I'm like,
no. We're all good.
Are we?
Yeah, I'd rather her not have me on the video though.
You want me to take you off a video? Why? I'm about to go get you a glass. So you got to be on a video.
Y'all don't really need to.
Yes, they absolutely do. It's a video show. You're on 1, 2, 3, at least 5 video platforms.
With my leggings on my head.
Did nobody see that? Nobody even knew that. Did y'all know that that's what that was? Look at JP said free.
Hey, big brother.
What's good?
No, it's all good. Y'all know how you just have those days where you like.
You got some days?
It's a day.
Is it?
It's not a like, oh, I want to kill somebody day, but it's just like a take it or leave it day. Maybe I should just go back to sleep day. You know,
I'm gonna go get you a glass.
She really wants me to drink this wine because I'm a happy drunk. Is that why?
It's watermelon.
Ew, absolutely not. No, thank you. The only watermelon I eat is the fruit.
Really?
I don't want no watermelon flavored candy, no watermelon flavored juice.
Apple,
no
blueberry. I got options. Say something else. Try again. Try again. Apple, blueberry, strawberry.
Blueberry sounds interesting.
Be right back.
Blueberry sounds.
That's okay. Make sure you talk to the people because now they're waiting. They need you to talk to them. Because
yes, I will talk to the people in my little fleece robe. I came over here because I wanted to make sure that she got her jewelry because she said that she needed some jewelry, some all black jewelry. And then we were talking about black tourmaline, which as we know is the psychic healer. Y'all know I can talk about crystals all day long, but y'all get y'all some black tourmaline in your life. Today might be a day that I should be wearing black tourmaline perhaps because it's like a psychic energy protector and it's like you're safe. And even if you hide within yourself with my extroverted, introverted behind, maybe I should be wearing a piece of black tourmaline on me at all times. You know what? I might have some in my purse. So maybe I need to keep my purse on so that I feel it. Just put it on me, right? And it's crazy because I'm always surrounded by crystals in the house, but today was just like, you know, when you feel it in your heart parts, like, dang, I don't even know. Like, yeah, I was telling Trace about it earlier. Like in my heart parts, I just feel real melancholy. And nothing's wrong. Everybody's okay. My kids are good. I have nothing to worry about. I'm excellent. But she gave me this really big glass.
Like I'm to be pretty.
What?
You want a little one? You want a little one?
My whole face can fit in this glass, y'all.
I got a really little one.
What is the little one?
You want the little one or no? You want this one or you want the little
I'll
one?
do the pretty one.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
And it's green, so I should
right,
probably have some. This is blueberry wine.
Let's see, is that good or you want more?
I'll take a little more. Ah, that's too much.
That's okay.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
We'll sip it. You got time.
This is what I be talking about. Now I'm gonna nurse this glass.
That's fine. I'm with you. This wine.
It smell like night train. Y'all remember Night Train?
She said it smelled like Night Train.
Y'all remember?
Look at JP. Hey, everybody. Hey, JP. Yes.
Oh, I can definitely teach you, sister, how to wrap your leggings around your head. Yes, ma'am. I sure will.
I need somebody to teach me because
the leggings that got the holes in it and stuff, the ones that your thighs burn a little, you be like, oh, okay, the rub is real. So I just cut and paste.
I can't even do a regular wrap around my head like that. And you done put the whole leggings on and got a situation. Before you leave, we're going to have a wrap session.
And wait, one leg cut off because I cut the other leg off to make little headbands for when I want to wear I look like Celie. When you talking about me the other day, you say any male come for me? No, that was T.
No, that was definitely not me. That was definitely not me.
She was like, any male come for me?
Who said Miss T? Yes, and he was like, any more letters come.
Anything come for me?
Could be. could be not. Who's to say? But that scuffle was real. She was like, he was like, wait a minute. She picked up that shit like,
she almost fell. You
fam.
can tell,
Yes, she was like, I'll fuck you over here. I just answered the question. This is where the letters are no.
Any more letters come? Oh my goodness.
He was like, could be. Who's the same? You know that's my shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like, we can do it
The
over
color
and
purple
over.
is definitely it.
Well,
we'll call you, sister. We'll call you, and then I'll do a demo.
Yeah.
Wait, I did the TikTok leggings outfit where you cut out the seat of the pants and it'd be a whole shirt and the leggings. I got a whole bodysuit that I made for myself.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yep.
So, in one leggings or two leggings?
You cut out the seat of one legging.
You cut out the seat of one leggings.
And it's a V-neck shirt. Yep.
You lying.
You got some old leggings?
I do. I'm like, you lying. Yes, I do.
I put on
yes, and I got a pair. They too big right now too.
Put on a blue jean jacket. You got you a whole belly.
I'm
shirt.
Wait a minute.
Or like a midriff, I should say.
So you cut out. Shirt. So it's a whole thing or just a shirt?
It's a shirt, and then you use the second pair that match it, or a different pair of your choosing, and you. So I went to Walmart because that's where the leggings are the cheapest,
right.
Or you can order online.
Okay.
At Walmart, they were like $3.
Okay.
So I got some fatigue and I got some cosmic colored ones.
I can see it. This is where you put your head in.
Yep.
And then you put the jacket on. You got the long. It's a long sleeve.
And it's almost like a tummy control because it's the elastic around your waist. So it still kind of hits to where it pull all the good stuff in. Yep, put on a jean jacket and some Converse, and you killing the game.
I don't have no long sleeves. No, I got a long sleeve shirt. That you just told me.
Killing the game.
Oh, it's about to be over. Y'all gonna be like, Patrice, take your motherfucking leggings off. I got a drawer full of leggings.
I did it.
I
got
like
two whole legging outfits.
Okay, so let's have a toast, Mama.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with the idea. First of all, it is Women's History Month.
Yes.
So we're gonna celebrate women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I know last week was International Women's Day, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we celebrate that. Also, how women kicked ass last night at the Grammys because they showed out last night at the Grammy.
Did.
You know, I'm not a huge fan of B, but the Queen showed up and did her thing.
Right.
Not a huge fan of Megan Thee Stallion, but she showed up. I say that so y'all don't think that I'm just be on their coattails. I'm not. Right. I'm just you got to give respect where it's due.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the girl her. Who did her thing? You love her, don't you?
I love her so
I love because she is phenomenal. Like has been like she was introduced on like publicly on Oprah Winfrey show when she was like 10.
She's freaking
and it's
amazing.
just amazing. I love the piece that her and Jasmine Sullivan did, and I want to talk about that. So because it kind of
the piece that her and Michelle and Deggiocello did on Robert Glasper.
Absolutely.
That is my freaking.
Why do I love him? I don't even know him. Like every time I hear his name, I'd be like, I want to hear it.
Robert Glasper is amazing.
I'm like, oh, is this Robert Glasper?
He also did the drum, or he also did the piano in Miles Davis or Miles Ahead with Don Cheadle. Really? Robert Glasper was on that one.
Cheadle
with his fine mother.
He did what? You think Don Cheadle is fine?
Absolutely. That man is gorgeous. Yes. Now talk about me.
I'm not saying anything.
Talk about me.
Everybody has their own taste.
Oh my goodness. Man, Don Cheadle.
Let me just pull up a picture.
Don Cheadle is.
No, it ain't his age. I'm definitely not his age.
Gorgeous.
Okay. Tell me what you think is so fine about Don Cheadle.
Well, first,
wait a minute, before we get there, let's finish our test. Okay, our toast. Because that's a whole conversation in and of itself.
Okay.
The Blessed Father. Okay. So we're gonna toast to the goodness of the women on the Grammys. Jesus. And with all of that flyness, whatever the case may be, I'm not a huge Taylor Swift fan, but she just set another but she still set another record. Gotta give her props. You understand what I'm saying?
Taylor Swift can kiss my ass.
Ma'am.
You heard it here first.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily You understand what I'm saying? And then for all the other women who showed up and showed out, come in at the Grammys and just represented in the music industry, like Tiffany Haddish. Tell me, did you see the video?
I did, but I didn't get the sound.
I'll replay it because I loved it that much.
Little kids telling
she was her producer was in. She was doing her show. and she was recording, and her producer was in her ear saying, "Oh yeah, so don't forget to talk about this, don't forget to talk about that. Oh, and then say that I won a Grammy." And she was like, "What?" It was so genuine. It was so good. Okay, so to all of that goodness, but also to you and all of your beauty and all of your greatness and all of your innards and all of your excerpts. You get what I'm saying? And in your consideration and how considerate you are and how thoughtful you are.
And to you, your heart, generosity, courage, as well as jet setting and trend setting.
I'm setting the trends around here now.
Yes.
Bam, bam, bam.
And
You got a whole leggings on your head and shit.
With a fleece robe.
And with a fleece robe, like what? Bitch?
I wear it as a coat.
and who the trendsetter? Me? Because I was. Can I wear my robe? I'm just trying to feel like can I wear my robe? Up in this mug, I feel like I'm tripping.
Columbia robe. It's trendy.
It is very trendy. She's like, hey, it's a jacket up in this bitch.
I feel like I need to be in the mountains somewhere, sipping my wine.
Let me see your shoes.
I got on some faded chucks.
And she got on chucks.
You know, when the snow goes away, the chucks come out.
Well, so to us, I love you.
I love you.
Mm-hmm. She said it tastes like, I don't know. I've never had it.
It's not horrible.
Good.
Yeah, it is. It smells like nitrate, but it tastes like blueberry.
She said it smells like nitrate. Oh, it's not terrible because she drank it twice. So that's good. Okay.
Yes, I like it. I can drink that. I will drink that.
See? Nice. It's fruit flavor.
Gregory's on spring break, so if I have to sleep over, he's fine to watch his sister.
Nice. Dude, you know I have to look this up right now. Before we go in, we had a topic right now because I got to see the picture.
Oh, man, because boy, do I have a topic for you.
Dude, okay.
It's more of a question, really. It's secondhand information, but
Don Cheadle?
That is Don Cheadle.
I know who he is, but were we talking about the same one? Is it another?
The same Don Cheadle.
Do y'all know Don Cheadle?
I think Don Cheadle is beautiful.
Okay, let me. This is the Tiffany Haddish. I'm gonna pull this one up really quick, and we gonna DON.
Because I don't think, show y'all a picture of Don Cheadle.
I want to make sure that we all on the same page because I want to know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness, are you serious?
Yes, I got questions. Which picture? So just which picture? Because I'm gonna show them up. No, you choose.
Show them the one with the glasses.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. This the picture that we're gonna look at.
Yes. Look at it.
And we okay.
I can't believe
no, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything at all. Okay.
I cannot believe her.
So we're gonna screen share Don Cheadle, and you and I are gonna talk about the father and my sister. Don Cheadle. Yep. Here we go, right here.
I can tell you everything right with Don Cheadle.
Hey, listen, talk about him. You understand what I'm saying? Let me just go on it. Can I do it with the screen or no? Is it gonna let me do it? Let me see. There it is. It won't. There he is.
Look at him.
I'm not saying that he's unattractive, but
first of all, his skin glows.
Okay.
Let's talk about that. And it is evenly swayed all over his body. Yes.
Okay, I'm listening. Francis, you know that you don't typically like dark skinned men.
No.
Okay.
Dark skinned men don't like me.
I don't know, Free. I'm look at the resume.
That's because dark skinned men don't like me. So I go for what likes me. Remember, we talked about this.
Okay, I'm just trying to be fresh on the scene. Okay.
He's beautiful. He glows. He has a wonderful smile and a great set of teeth. I love his voice. I love that he's nasal. And his eyes are beautiful. They're like a dark, piercing brown. Are you serious?
Don Cheadle.
Don freaking Cheadle. Okay. I love him. And he got that flavor.
Marla, all over his body.
All over his body. Y'all done seen him naked. He ain't scared to show his body. I like the way he walks. I like the way he's built. You know, he's got a swagger.
Don Cheadle. Okay.
Yep, I'm standing on it.
I don't want you to sway. I don't need you. I'm not even wanting you to sway. I'm just trying to see what you see, so I can connect where you connect.
You know that we don't have the same type of man.
I know that our preference in man
right
is never
contrastingly.
Yes, that's very interesting.
He's beautiful. I have always had the biggest crush, even when he had like little mini locks. I've loved Don Cheadle forever. Yep. Look at that even skin.
This Don Cheadle.
That even skin. Look at that even skin. And he got a little booty and he got some muscular thighs. Look at him. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Let me just move my screen real quick.
That's fine.
To here. This is
that's Don Cheadle's naked body. Yep.
This is Don Cheadle's naked body, Paula, all over his
all over it. Look at that. It's glowing everywhere. Yep.
You sure it's not just the contrast of the Caucasianoid?
That has absolutely nothing to do with his body.
That mean just saying the
I've
contrast.
seen his naked body without being next to a white woman.
I'm just saying maybe it's the
yes.
This doing it for you right here.
Yes, that does it for me.
The amount of passion that you are having is I'm waiting for you. So I'm just playing.
No, I'm not.
I know that look right there was like no, motherfucker. I said what I said.
I mean it.
Okay, let me look again. I'm sorry. Let me look again. Look, I get it, cause and I don't mind the small frame. I like men, so I like all of the shapes and sizes. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping on that. That's not Don Cheadle. That's not Don Cheadle. I'm looking. Who is that? Oh, Don Cheadle. I was looking at that. I don't know.
Who's that body? That's not Don Cheadle's body.
No, that is definitely not.
That is a white man. That is a white man. No.
Yeah, it is, but that's not what we're looking at. I'm not promised. I promise you that I'm not even kind of
really trying to figure this out, guys.
Yeah, because we all got our own thing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. Just move it. Yeah, turn it. Just turn it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Does that make it easier for you? Yeah. Good.
Yes.
Okay, so listen, I'm not trying to listen.
I meant it.
Sheila Lyons said he doesn't do it for me, but I understand where she's coming from in regards to him. He does have a serious swag that comes along with his being very laughing but very serious. Paula says, all right, JP goes too, but I'm kind of Caucasian colors. She said JP glows too.
Yes, he does. He sure does. My big brother glows. Yup.
She said, but I'm kind of Caucasian colors.
So what? It ain't got nothing to do with
it. Apparently has nothing to listen. So I'm all for it. That's the reason I'm looking as intently as I am, is because I've never looked at Don Cheadle and been like, he fine.
Yes.
Never. Now I've always said I love to see him watch. I love to see him work. Like I love to see him act. I love to see whatever. And there's the brilliance that he seems to elude. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the character or if it's literally just him being able to transition to these different characters.
Even
I'm
if
with
he
that.
Can though, there has to be a sort of sexy, charismatic nature that comes.
So I'm looking for that's where I'm getting to. I'm looking for that. That's the part.
That's not just it though. Physically, I know
that's it in your eyes, and I'm looking for it, fam. Because you
insanely attracted to Don Cheadle.
Look, I'm sitting next to you. I notice how your energy shifted, and I see your eyes. So I'm just trying to see it too. That's all.
You know who else I love?
Who, Mama?
Is it
Mahershala
Ali? Mahershala Ali.
Let's look at.
Oh, Cottonmouth, Luke Cage. Are you serious? I love his beautiful ass too.
Who?
Mahershala Ali.
He's
married, unfortunately.
Shala Ali.
But if he weren't married, he'd be mine.
So this guy.
With his fine ass. Yep.
Okay, so let's just be clear that free like black men that are black men that represent like the heritage of our culture.
Yes.
So I'm with that. I'm not tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pretty boy girl. I'm a pretty boy type girl. You get what I'm saying? But
grimy.
But you like
soldier
men whose features are really keen on representing our culture. It's not that you're looking for that, but I'm just looking at it. You get what I'm saying? It's just if you looked at these types of men and the things that
bone structure, really strong, like chiseled, sharp. Yeah.
Paula said, "Now you talking. I like him too." Listen, I'm not disagreeing.
Oh,
like
he
his
is
form is
motherfucking gorgeous.
his form is amazing, and he apparently is tall.
He's gorgeous.
Apparently he's extremely tall.
Yes, his voice, everything about him.
Well,
I like Omar Epps though. I loved Omar Epps.
Are you kidding me?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I mean, no, I'm not.
I know,
I'm
no.
very
I know you're not
serious.
kidding. I know
love
you
Omar
mean it.
Epps too,
I'm
yeah.
with it. And please
And
don't
that
take
older dude, I don't know his name. He just kind of broke into acting. He's an older gentleman, but I'm attracted to him, or I would be attracted to him if he were younger. But it's the dude that got the cut on his face that played in the father in
Look, you see, I'm right here, right now.
And Jordan Peele's in what's the space, the movie, the series.
I know we about to find out. Jordan Peele movie.
Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country.
The father in Lovecraft Country.
And I saw Lovecraft Country, believe it or not.
So
like
his
I
dad
believe it or
face.
not, I watched that.
The dad that and the one who turns out to be gay.
Yes. Okay.
Now
okay.
him, I would be attracted to him if he were younger, but he's still got a swag that attracts me to him.
Okay, I'm about to find him, y'all, while I'm looking at.
He also played in Boardwalk Empire.
I love how you throwing these out real quick. I love. She like yes, and then he was everywhere.
Oh, I follow what I like.
Apparently so, Mama. Apparently so. Listen, I ain't tripping.
I am a fan.
I'm just trying to see what you're talking about.
Fan.
Images. Let's see. Lovecraft Country.
Him.
Are we okay?
Yes.
You know what, Free?
Got a sexiness about him.
Michael, what's his name? Michael K. Williams is the man's name, y'all.
Yes,
Michael K. Williams.
About him.
Okay.
Look at him. Look at that soft.
I am looking.
Look at that beautiful skin. Like it's something about. I would still go. I would still go. He older than me, but I would still go.
You would go where, Francis?
I would go. I would go. I would go.
She said, I would go.
In the bed
I'm
with
going.
him. I would
I'm
go.
going. So
I would go straight to the bed with him.
Oh, with him.
I would go. He could get it.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
He got a sexiness to him. He got something, right?
He do. He got something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the pheromones. It's the pheromones. That's
come on, because she like, yeah. Do you see him? Do you see him? Look, how do you? Listen. I'm telling you right now. Free is loving. I'm loving this energy. You like, yeah, because who else? Me? Come on, give me some more, girls. I'm trying to.
I already told you. You messing with me.
No, I'm literally like, you know what I'm saying. Just, I mean, we start talking about explorativeness of, yeah. You need me to hold that for you?
Yes,
I'll hold
please.
that for you. No problem.
What the hell is happening?
Well, I don't know. Maybe them like 3 sips of wine you just had, and the heater is right there, so it could be a combination, right?
I'm talking about these fine.
That's what apparently the man is doing it for you right now.
Y'all,
Free is like literally right now. This is me learning about you, like legitimately.
Because for so long she didn't listen to me because
no, I heard
didn't
you.
Like dark skinned men.
We talked and you said all the time they don't like you,
me.
and you said that
they don't talk to me. They don't look at me. They snub me because they assume
that you don't like them,
that I don't like them, and that I'm stuck up, bougie, not down for the cause, ain't black enough. They look that I get prejudged by men that are absolutely freaking stunning because they assume first that I'm not attracted to them. And I'd be like, hello,
Carlisa.
Sir, if I could just get your
Sir,
if I could just have a moment.
Man, that language right there is probably why he like.
I've never said
Mom.
that.
I know. I know he probably like, Mom, what's happening? You like, sir?
We've been trying to contact you about your extended work.
Exactly up in his bed. So I was invited to do a show in a barbershop. Ooh. And I was thinking about doing. I was originally invited to do a HBC was what I was invited to do. And what I said was, I ain't about never showing up to no barbershop the way I show up at the HBC. However, what I would like to do, and listen to this because I kept saying I wanted to do a panel. I want to do a double panel. So we'll do a reverse in 2 different options, 2 different times where we can do the show and we can talk about these types of perceptions, these type of assumptions, assumptive-based attraction in the barbershop, but from this side of the table.
That sounds dope as shit.
What do you think about that?
I think that I want to be a part of that.
I think that would be fly. You know what I'm saying? And we can
Yes.
have this conversation and we can be discussing these things. And I think that we can do it because it's Monday. I can tap into some guys and see if they can actually meet us at the barbershop for barbershop talk. We can plan it. I'll talk to the owners and see what they say about it. And then we can do a Monday show as opposed to doing a Wednesday night. Because I'm not.
She got class.
I'm
I'm gonna tell y'all, she got class.
I'm gonna do the HBC, but I'm not doing HBC in the barbershop.
She got class.
I need the people to be. I need like 3 men's arms and some foot soldiers and some stuff. Because I'm just saying, would you wear? You seen what I wear?
Absolutely not.
I'm not.
Absolutely not.
I'm
I
not.
would not.
Look,
I mean, you should be able to wear whatever the hell you want, but absolutely not. I would not wear that.
I'm not at the not in the barbershop.
Not in the barbershop, no.
I would have to be there already and seated. Like
you would have to be in a bubble.
And
you would have to be in one of those little
wait,
tents.
that's funny. I
in
quit
one of those
like
little whole tents that they sit in. Yep.
That's what.
Yep. And you would have.
suggested.
Yep. And you would have to have people standing outside.
We'll put you in a bubble.
Yep.
In a bubble. So what?
Yep.
So I can be touched? I'm scared.
No, you would be protected because I will stand guard.
That's what I'm saying. She said, well, I will stand guard. You know what? What I don't need is free out here shooting niggas. we trying to have a good environment.
Oh,
but I
let
think
me have a gun.
I wonder why that is, Mama.
Nobody will let me have a gun.
Why? Do you want a gun?
I want a gun.
For what?
So I can shoot people.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. And the views and opinions expressed on this show are not. I ain't never had to two-time you on the disclaimer, Francis. Oh, my mama having a day, ain't she? Okay, look. Topic. You said you have one for me. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, so this, like I said, was secondhand information delivered to me, and I asked permission, and she said it was okay. So
win. That's a win. Yes. Okay, let's go.
I was speaking with someone who shall remain anonymous, and she experienced some straight fuckery, right? And I want to know if this, like, I know that it exists because clearly it happens. And then the other side of the game allows me to think like, damn, I mean, I know the treachery of people, so I can absolutely understand why something like this would happen. But I still want to know the why, like the bigger general why. Okay, so I'll give y'all just a quick rundown. Woman meets man. Years ago, man and woman reconnect, man and woman fall in love, have this whirlwind of romance, basically love bombing. Y'all know I can't stray too far from my educational journey because that's just what I'm learning right now. So man love bombs and then discards, right? Because it's a trauma bond. So he disappears, he flakes, he cancels, he doesn't show up, but he still continues to hold on to said woman because he likes what he gets from this woman, right? Okay. Well, woman finally decides, you know what, this is enough. I'm not doing this anymore. She starts seeing other people. She starts doing her thing, loving on herself, doing what it is that she needs to do so she can grow and move towards dude or away from dude. Okay. But dude still, he breadcrumbing. So while she's still kind of feeling herself, she still kind of got the feels in her heart parts about dudes. So, they still talk to one another here and there, even though she's just now been conditioned to not expect him to do the things that he says he's going to do, not to show up the way that he's going to show up. But she takes what she can get because she loves him. I mean, we've all been there, right? Okay. So woman gets to a really good place and woman gets inboxed by a stranger. Stranger says, "Hey, how are you?" She's like, "I'm good. Do I know you?" Stranger's like, "You don't know me, but we have a mutual friend and I'm interested in your life." She then says, "Oh, this conversation is over." So then the stranger then starts to recount, "Do you know this man? Have you seen this man? This man told me that this is what he did. And just so you know, this man is dating this woman and she your cousin, but you don't know her." Woman is livid, right? Because as much as she is, she's put herself in a safe spot to where she's getting ready to let go. So she's like, what the hell is happening? Like, who does this, first of all, because she is not that type of woman, but she's genuinely confused because now she has to do research, wondering, okay, you know how we do. And so we start piecing timelines together. And then she has a conversation with her cousin.
Keep going. You keep talking.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
worry
sorry.
about them. Don't worry about them. You keep talking.
Then she has a conversation with her cousin. Cousin confirms all of this shit is real. Person in the inbox is like, oh, well, I got a thing for your cousin. So your cousin got the dude that you was in love with and the dude that's texting you in your inbox that's trying to get him away from her so that he can be with your cousin. So woman is like super stressed out. Like, what the hell is happening right now? This ain't even my life. It ain't even bad karma because she ain't even did shit to nobody, right? So then the cousin,
okay,
they have this trusting, building conversation that leads the woman to believe, like, okay, well, we both finna leave this motherfucker alone because I didn't realize that this was happening and you didn't realize that that was happening. Cousin decides that she wants to antagonize the shit out of woman. So she's like, well, when I looked into his eyes and I saw him across the table from me, I knew that it was my job to love him. I knew that I was supposed to be with him forever and that it was my job to make him happy. But I had no idea. And you should have never been hurt like this. But cousin does not stop aggravating the shit out of woman. So she keeps sending her messages, sending her a picture of bouquets of flowers and candies.
Okay, let me stop you real quick. Let me catch them up.
Yes.
Okay. There's a woman who who was dating a man. They stopped dating. They had an on and off again type of thing. And then they got together and had been building. And just as when she realized it wasn't going the way that she thought it was good for her, she started separating from this particular man. Okay. He necessarily wasn't separating from her, still baiting back and forth, playing in and out, dipping in and out. Okay. Y'all follow that? Woman, man, in and out of relationship with one another, still solid connection, but it ain't healthy. Follow me? Okay. Then the woman who had been said, okay, I'm in a good space away from this guy, has started receiving anonymous inboxes from someone else. Okay. Was it a man or a woman?
It was a man.
Okay. So have received an anonymous inbox from this man who said that this woman don't know him, but he found out that the man that the woman was involved with was seeing also the woman's cousin. So far, so right?
Yep.
Okay. So, and that the man that strangely inboxed our initial woman is trying to get with the cousin. And so the man wants the cousin to leave the woman's man alone. Y'all follow me? That's the mess we got originally. Okay. So the cousin and the woman start having a conversation about the man. Y'all follow me? So far, so good, right? Yes. The cousin and the woman come to some type of a terms that they initially think that the woman thinks that, okay, we're both on the same page. I'm walking away, you're walking away. This is not healthy for both of us, and we should be good. We're bonding. I didn't know you were my cousin. You didn't know, but nonetheless, here we are. We're going to build in our own relationship and step away from that mess that we were just in. Okay, so far. And now what Free is explaining is that upon that decision and getting our footing, the cousin has begun to text and engage the woman saying, I know that I had said that he wasn't a good thing, but I love him. And this is how much he loves me back. Flowers, pictures, random shit. Am I right so far?
Things that the woman doesn't need.
That she don't need to know, nor did she ask for this information.
Because the woman bowed out like, all right, good. Peace. I'm done. I don't have to deal with this shit no more. You helped me move forward.
Right. And so this is where we are in the storyline. Come on, y'all. Come on. She said, she aligned and said, I'm here with you. Keep up. I know. We got to explain it one more time. Paula said, cousin, let me read this real quick. Cousin wants to get beat up, and cousin and the man both need to be blocked if we are not going to fight the cousin.
Do you hear me?
Yes. Okay. So that's where we are now. Come on. Let's give me the rest of it, mama. Come on.
So then after much aggravation and still being inboxed from the man as well as the cousin, woman decides, okay, this is getting real messy. Y'all need to work this out. I don't want anything else to do with this. Man from inbox then attacks woman and says, "This is something that a side bitch would say," and
now we are
basically
talking about the
defaces
other
woman.
man who was
Yes,
trying
who
to
was
get
trying
with
to
the
get with the
cousin, the
cousin.
quote unquote cousin,
Mhm.
who was not necessarily trying to get with the cousin, but now was actually attacking. Yes, there's more.
Oh, but
Oh,
wait, it gets
but
worse.
wait, there's more. Yes.
But wait,
Come
it gets
on,
worse.
come on, mama. Go ahead.
So finally, woman is like, "Okay, I'm done with this." Block's cousin says, "Listen, I'm sorry, this can't happen anymore. You are not helping my mental health, nor are you helping my spiritual and emotional growth. Let's just leave it as is because, like I said, I'm not fooling with dude no more, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and handle your business." Block's cousin. Cousin calls her from a different number and sends a memoir, a myriad of text messages, still both apologizing and aggravating, antagonizing, and debasing the woman. Come to find out, the cousin done been the man and the cousin the whole time. So you literally went from your phone to your computer pretending to be a man to get what you thought or who you thought was your man away from your cousin. You simple ass bitch.
So what you telling me is that the cousin found out first
Cousin found out first
that the man that she has poured all of this stuff into apparently was dating her cousin who didn't know that she was her cousin.
Yes, ma'am.
And the cousin found out that they was cousins first.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And that the cousin and that the woman who was also now her cousin was dating the man that she was dreadfully in love with.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so the cousin, trifling ass, decided to create a fake catfish profile to be a man that was trying to get with the cousin, trying to get the cousin away from the man, but not really, only to get access to the actual original woman from two different angles.
Yes.
Hoping to spill this information and make her be, she's like, huh, I got you, Paul. I got you. I'm explaining. To be able to make it so that I find out that you seeing my man, so now I'm finna leave him alone. But I'm finding out from a man that's interested in him, but not the actual person that's he's seeing. Was that it?
Yes, ma'am.
And then when the cousin found out that I did say I wouldn't go see this man no more, but let me get my footing and stuff together. Oh, because I love him and because I want to be with him still, kind of, sort of, and because we were meant to be together, because I'm going to show you all the wonderful things that we're meant to be together, how we're meant to be together and why we're meant to be together. And then you're going to leave him alone because you're going to understand the love that we have for one another. And I'm just going to keep dumping this rain of shit in your lap because you need to know how much he loves me and how much I love him. So just in case you were considering not moving around, I'ma still be here until am I going?
Absolutely.
Is this a
100%.
game?
Exactly. Isn't it exhausting? Like, that is so much unnecessary work. It's exhausting.
So instead of just saying, hey, cuz I found out we were seeing the same guy, I'm kind of really in love with this dude. Let's talk about what the next step should be.
You had to create a whole fake profile.
And a whole fake engagement. I didn't even know you was my cousin.
And then you had to lie.
First of all, hey, I'm sorry. I know you don't know me. We're cousins. And in addition to that, I'm introducing myself with some bad news because I found out the guy that you're seeing is the guy I'm also seeing. I really don't know how to handle this because I'm gone on this dude. Apparently, I'm just keeping it 100. Like, calling my. So
and him, meanwhile, he's just.
And what is he doing?
He tag teaming between the two of them.
So
when he leave a cousin alone, he messing with the other cousin. When he leave that cousin alone, he messing with the other cousin.
Let's see. Paula said, okay. If shared man beat ain't no other man. Okay. That's what we figured out. So if shared man beat up the other man because it's too far, he over here messing with me. When he goes to fight dude, I'm blocking him and cousin. Wait, hold up. I'm back ready to fight the cousin. Should have listened to my first line. She better get from around me. Go love him, sis. That's real. That's real. And then she says, let's see. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how folks get their ass whooped.
Do you hear me? So
Oh, so what you
it took
saying?
everything in me to calm said
Oh my
woman down.
gosh.
Like, okay, because said woman ain't no punk. So said woman was about to go. She was about to beat that ass.
Cause okay, so let me just so like 100. If my cousin called me and was like, Treese, so the man that you're singing is the man that I'm singing. First, I'm sorry. Hi, my name is cousin. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't know that you my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Until right now. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't know that. Hi, my name is cousin. And the man that you are singing, cousin, is the man that I'm singing. How are we cousins? First of all. But nonetheless, we cousins. Okay, we family. And unfortunately, I'm going on this nigga. See, I keep saying that because I done made a profile up in this bitch. I done created a whole other persona so that I can try to help to steer you away from dude. Hopes that you would be deterred by him being with somebody else, but not really, because I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. Cousin, I'm in love with the man that you in love with, cousin. Oh, I know you didn't know I was your cousin, but I mean,
surprise.
Oh, we cousins, and I'm in love with and have been intimate for an extended period of time with the man that you have been back and forth with, and I want you to stop seeing him, but I'm not gonna stop seeing him because I don't want him. Whose ass is getting beat first? That's what I would like to know.
Cousin, simply because you antagonize the situation.
Where's the guy at?
Like, oh, he already got. I had to stop her from beating everybody's ass.
But where is he at in all of this? He know that the cousin's engaging?
Woman blocks guy. So woman is like, fuck dude, whatever. I'm done with this.
Okay.
Cousin is the one still contacting her, but because cousin is the only one engaging, fuck boy. He's only talking to cousin, who's relaying the messages to woman.
Shut your face. So you telling me let me get this together right now. So you singing. I gotta put it in reference so we can get it so that can make sense for me, y'all. So I blocked this nigga. Okay. And this nigga, because now you know that I know that you seeing not only there's another woman, but my cousin. So I'm like, you know what? We done took this too far, fam. You done crossed all the lines. Okay. It's over. Block, block, blip, blip. Okay. You telling me that this nigga has all and the audacity. What's the word? The unmitigated gall. Yes. To deliver messages to me through my cousin?
No. The cousin chooses.
So wait a minute. So he telling cousin stuff.
No. The cousin is telling the woman, he bought this for me. He said
okay, because I was like, I was feeling like I'm about to shoot somebody.
No.
Right now, we're gonna right on over here and grab what we need to grab. We gonna make this right. So so he devastated. So now he trying to pour himself into this other woman, into the one that's listening to him. And so now instead of just saying, okay, she's moved on, we're gonna let her go, and we're gonna try to heal our stuff. I'm gonna show you how much he pouring into me. Here's the pictures. Blam, 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 blam.
He wants me, bitch. He don't want you. Bitch, I blocked him.
Do y'all see what's happening?
I blocked him. I blocked him.
I don't care that he wants you. I don't care
anymore.
Yeah, because I'm moving on. I'm disengaged and I'm getting myself together so I can heal and move forward.
And you are just aggravating.
And you are I'm gonna need to go see the cousin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to go see the cousin. I had to think about it. I like trying to figure out who's getting the beat. I need to go see the cousin.
It's the cousin.
Okay, Paula said indeed, and then Sheila Linus said, "Girl, before I talk to cousin, I'm doing all kinds of background checks. Cousin had already called me. I didn't even know that cousin was reaching out to me." You listen to what I'm saying. Paula said, cousin put way too much energy in here. She wants to get fought on. Fight her. Fight her. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like she
fight her.
I feel like even in the midst of this Women's History Month, a week after International Women's Day, I'm exhausted in my spirit. And just the thought of the conversation. Girl, quit playing. What's that? Titi Carlissa said they both have childhood trauma that hasn't been dealt with. This is called the imago theory. It states what hasn't been dealt with in childhood manifests itself in your adult life. The truth is the truth is they all have made dysfunction functional. All have made dysfunctional functional in a way of life. That's true. The truth is they aren't into each other. They are addicted to the cycle of pain and chaos that has been incubated since childhood and keeps manifesting at inopportune times. What they have in common is brokenness and shared. Let me see. I can't get the rest of it. And shared DEL. That's all I got.
100%.
That's it. That's real.
But that's everyone.
Yeah.
That's every trauma. That's trauma bonding. That's breadcrumbing. That's PTSD. That's dismissive, avoidant attachment. Really, it's you can run the gamut with all of the issues that are happening in this. So I wholeheartedly
it's something.
agree.
It's terrible. Look,
I wholeheartedly agree
she aligned and said, "And bitch, you want these hands?
Right.
Hey, he wants me, bitch, and bitch, you want these
Right.
hands."
Yep.
We
We all manifest the trauma from our childhood.
let me
Yes.
just drink this real quick. I gotta pause.
Yes, I'm with her. I'm with Sheila Lyon.
Priest, he want me, bitch. And bitch, you want
And
these
bitch, you want these hands? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm done.
All of the tub thumps. Do you hear me?
Paula said, "I feel fighty after hearing
Do
this
you
story."
hear me? Yes.
Yeah, I feel like somebody need to be
Like,
punched
girl,
in the
I
mouth.
need you need your ass whooped.
Just
What
one-
it is, you need to get hit in the
I'm-
mouth.
I'm
You
with
need to
the
get slapped
walk.
upside the head.
I'm
You need
with
your
the
ass
whoop.
whooped with a belt.
But
You
I
need
just-
your ass whooped.
But I'm with the whooping part.
Somebody didn't whoop your ass enough.
I
I'm
feel like
kidding.
though,
I'm
straight
kidding.
up. No,
I'm kidding.
I know.
But
I'm
she
not.
do need her ass whooped.
I feel like straight up in my spirit, like right here in my core. I think that too much fighting is a waste of my energy.
100% agree.
That's how I feel. But I do feel like a
Sometimes
very
it's necessary.
significant jawline jab, quick combo to the lip is necessary.
Just what they tell you is supposed to be
Blah,
just straight.
blah.
It's just a jab.
Not
Keep
that
it
one.
straight.
It's a quick combo. Just I feel it in my spirit. Like that's right, real quick. I'm gonna knock you this way real quick to catch you, and then on the way down, because we're gonna slot you right here. You need one right here. I just feel like I see it. I can see it.
With
I don't want to
the
be that
flues
mad. I
Flash.
wanna-
Put the
What?
flops on that ass.
Yes.
With the flues flash. Yes.
Yes, unbelievable. Okay, so Paula, Sheila said, "Paula, where she at?" Tig on deck this afternoon. Look, they is ready. Why you ready? At least I know who to call. Look, I already know who to call. Call Kiva, call Free, call Paula. Okay, listen. So it's these chicks that's giving me some shit. Let's go see them real quick. Clearly they ass need to be beat today. I'm just saying that it's not a real thing. I just want to make this announcement. It's not a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Shut up, Free.
I'm sorry.
Don't make me say shut up to you on the internet, Francis.
I'm sorry.
No, you not.
It's just that type of day.
Where the
y'all.
drink at?
It's just that type of day.
And she done sipped it all. Look at that. You right here with me. Look at that. If Free said it was her, I'd already be sitting outside. Unbelievable. Mo said,
That's why
what
I
did
love
I
you,
come
baby.
in on, baby?
Yes.
No, I better go find you something safe to play with. Quit playing. Y'all so silly. Nikki said 2 shots to the head, to the body. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
Guys,
saying.
this is
Just
not
real
my.
quick.
This is
It's
not me.
not Free.
Y'all know I don't even. She would have been had her ass whooped, and I would have told y'all about it.
She'd have like Free to be like, and then I just proceeded to beat that.
Right, because y'all remember what happened the last time somebody said some shit to me. She still got an insert for her partial. Call me a raggedy bitch again. I dare you. And you sleeping with my husband. Girl. Your tooth was penance for sleeping with my husband and talking shit to me when I left y'all alone.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Let me see. 414-885-4739. Area, they not right now, but I want to make sure. Area code 414-885-4739. If the text is not sufficient for you to get your message across, I want you to go on and give us a call. and get that word in. What the? Who was that? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, who is this? But
you getting love notes?
No, that's not what that was. Okay. She aligned and said, oh, the thunder chick sign is in the sky. What's wrong with y'all? And has been thrown up in the air. Hashtag in the daylight. Y'all, something is wrong with y'all. Auntie Titi Carlissa said, the cousin is a predator.
100%.
And that didn't just happen, probably been diabolical throughout life. This definitely worthy of outreach ministry and the laying of hands on.
Yes,
Auntie.
Yes,
sis. Listen.
Yes. But what I'm having trouble understanding is it worth
First
all
of all,
that work?
I want y'all to first.
Is
let
it
me just
worth?
pause y'all right now. Everybody on here now. Listen, I know that I said that she deserved the right left combo. She do. Okay, but the level of it, like all of y'all, everybody that's logged up right now, everybody beating that ass. Everybody, ain't nobody said, okay, well, listen, let's go.
Listen, you exhausted yourself with this bullshit. I'm gonna exhaust myself fucking you up, and that's just as simple. Period. Point blank.
Marima, listen, Marima, she aligned this Paula, Titi Lister,
and your auntie
Nikki, this what we out here.
Beat that ass.
So, listen, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna lie. Cousin might deserve a little couple 2, 3, 10 combos.
Because I done left y'all alone.
I left you. I moved around. I moved away.
Y'all alone.
I
done blocked both of y'all. You
said,
called me from a different number after I blocked you from my phone.
What
cousin.
you said? Boo bop, boo wee doo wop bam boom. Is that a whole song? Is that a song of the ass whooping? You know what, Mo? Listen.
Oh, that's the
I'm not playing with y'all.
Boo bop. Doobity bop, bam, boom. It's that TikTok sound.
I'm not playing with y'all right now. Yeah. I'm not.
Somebody call.
I already know who that is. Okay, let's get it together. We want to thank you for logging on to blowradio.com. You are live with JustPatrice. Welcome to Mondays. How can I help you?
Girl, she is a lioness. Let me tell you, I had to run away from my desk to get this one. Girl, she will be whooped every day. Girl, she will be scared to go outside. Do you understand me? You understand the level? Girl, I will be like a cat, like a thief in the night on her ass every night. Every night. You have got to be kidding me that you will go to that far of a length for a dude. That's why I would not mind getting dressed in all black every night, and I would catch your ass and whoop the dog shit out of you. Every night.
She said every night. Every night.
Cat suit. Girl, let me tell you something. I would have on a cat suit for her every night. I'm gonna have my third shift job is going to be about her.
I'm so sick of y'all right now. But it's the thing.
What you will not do.
She said, "What you will not do is what? What we not gonna do?
Will not do
what?
Now, you can play with me all day long, but when you play with my intelligence, girl, that's a whole nother ball game."
Paula said, "Every night until I get tired." Do you hear me? Free, why are you so serious? Look at TT Lister said, the Bible say if a man will let him
Girl, you went to that girl, and then you lied and said we was.
Why y'all so violent?
Bitch, you don't know me from the back of your hand.
Apparently not, and we cousins, and you don't know me. That's cool.
Girl, you would know me so tough.
You about to find out.
Have her in a crazy house. I will have her in a crazy house. And the minute that she found out it was me, I would pay somebody else to whoop her ass for the next following month. Girl,
when you got tired,
don't play with me. Don't play.
She said I will pay somebody else to continue the ass whoopings for the days that I'm tired.
Sure will. You better believe it. You best to believe it. It ain't even about him no more. Girl, you done played on me. You done searched me. You took the time out of your day to make sure you knew shit that you knew was gonna pull at my heartstrings. Girl, whooping your ass every time I see you.
Parla said, I'll take that payment. Look at you niggas. Stupid. Oh my God. I cannot. Let me tell you. I knew y'all was about it, but every day I'd be like, these niggas crazy. Look, Lisa done showed up. You waving hand. Look, y'all taking payments. Listen, Key, I want to thank you for calling in. Thank you for that information. I appreciate you. I have to hear back from you soon. Yes. All right. Her phone always hanging up on us, but I can't. I'm not saying that she was wrong for it. The sincerity. Paul said, you'll definitely get what you came for, cousin. Yes, indeed. Lisa Muir offering a round of applause. Mo said, I would whoop her in front of Grandma's house on 3rd Street with a good ass switch.
That's where I'm at.
Carlisa said, yes, put her on a t-shirt.
Yep. And beat her ass. Yep.
I'm so sick of y'all.
And beat her ass.
Because right now, yep,
I will braid them motherfuckers.
You know, sometimes I believe that, you know, let me say this. You know me, Free. My first thought is not always to just whoop somebody's ass. I'd be like, okay, wait a minute. I could just stop messing with you and going about my day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about your piece, it's about mine. You know what I mean? I'm all for like for whatever reason, my mind always be like, okay, look, I don't even got to deal with this. I don't got to deal with none of y'all. I don't got to deal with you. I'm out. And y'all can, you and him and whoever else, y'all can just be in your own space. No worries. I'm going to be over here. But when you keep coming for me,
you practically begging.
You are begging for me. You are saying, please punch me in the mouth. Hello. Over here, please, just right here on this side, okay? And I'm gonna be ready. And I want to be able to oblige that because I feel like that's a thing. Y'all so crazy. Again, numbers 414-885-4739, area code 414-885-4739. You are logged on to blowradio.com. It's your girl, JustPatrice. It's Tuesday. It's not Tuesday. It's Monday. Y'all got me feeling like we bouncing on a Tuesday. But it's Mondays, and I want to welcome you. I want to jumpstart y'all day in mindfulness. But we talking about be mindful of how you engage one another.
You got to be mindful on both ends.
You got to be mindful as well.
Positivity.
It's
Mindfulness is intention, energy.
You understand that? It's all of that. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about this, and I mentioned earlier that so we talked about mindfulness Monday, and we also talked about anything can happen. Yep. Anything is possible. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to weigh all the options when you showing up at somebody's doorstep talking about hello, come outside and play. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you show up saying hello, come outside and play, anything is possible. It may not be I'm coming out with the jump rope. I may be coming out with the bat.
You got the ball.
What type of game? All this head that you got.
And I got the bat. And
I'm about to bust that head. You understand?
I keep a hollow metal pole on the left side of my car just for
what part of, and this is how I feel about on a lot of situations. If I were in a situation where I was being intimate with a man who had a significant other, I'm not throwing none of that in her face. None of it.
Thank you.
Not a one time. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do my best to keep as much hurt from her as possible. Because why complicate that? Why complicate her life? Why give her drama? Why add to her pain? I'm just keeping it 100. Like, why? So what you telling me is that you think it's okay to compound my hurt? Like, now none of this is about making sure that your cousin, your family, because you fella need to tell me that. I didn't even know we was related. So you done complicated my emotional dynamic by telling me not only is this woman out here that's with my man or the man that I thought of a man don't give two shits about me, but she my family and she don't do it. Listen, you done complicated the situation. That's why I keep saying just two quick ones. Just real quick. If you just jawliner, then hit her on the way down. It's real quick. Jawliner, then hit her on the way down, and you'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Now most people be like, well, hit her in the mouth first and then jawliner. But I know that's the wrong combination. You got the jawliner, then jab her on the way down, and then she be all right. And when she wake up, and she be shorter too. Ooh,
I punch her dead in her fucking chest.
Why you gotta punch her in her chest, Free?
That's air out of her mouth.
Have you ever seen that?
Yes, I've done it.
That's not nice to nobody.
Have your motherfucking ass gasping for air.
Have you?
I've done it. My brother hit me that hard. I got the wind knocked out of me once, and I was like, I gotta learn that shit.
I gotta learn how to do that. You could knock him right in that diaphragm.
It was like your whole life was ending in 5 seconds.
Yeah, right there. It's a whole
punch
situation.
Her dead in her fucking chest.
Yeah, that's a whole situation. Yep. Not
and her stomach.
Yeah, that's not nice.
I don't care.
I'm just saying that's not nice.
I don't care.
That's not nice. Let me tell you, me and my sister were little. When I said little, I had to say this like she was like we was little. Like I was in high school, and we were both in high school, but she's younger than me, so I may have been a senior or a junior, and she would make her 2 years younger than me, so she a freshman, sophomore. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We were fighting. My uncle grabbed me. Every time I think about it, I get mad still. My uncle grabbed me and pulled me back like this, which left me completely open. You understand what I'm saying? I was on that ass at first. He pulled me back and grabbed me like this and left me completely open, double foot, right to my sternum, right here to my abdomen. Let me tell you, at first I was mad at him. Initially, after I caught my breath, I looked at him and was like, for real? You know what I'm saying? Like, she jumped, she ran to the bathroom. Because she knew. After I was like, and I looked at my uncle because I was going to fight him. Because at this point, now you done helped her hit me. You get what I'm saying? She ran to the bathroom, locked the door, climbed out the bathroom window. Mind you, we lived on 44th and Valete. She ran across Washington Park in the middle of the night, down Sherman Avenue to almost like Wright Street to her father's house. That's a long way from 44th and Valete. But let me tell you what she knew was going to happen if I got hold of that ass. You understand what I'm saying? It's about to go down. So when I say all that, I know how not nice that is. That's what you're doing.
I'm still going to do it.
That's Francis.
You asking for it.
She asking for the quick jab.
You asking to get punched in your stomach.
When you do that, you gonna give her digestive
cough.
That's the thing. Air. That's it. Trust me, that's the thing.
That's what I want to hear. I know.
So I know. I know.
The wind knocked out of me. That shit is for real.
Like I'm about to
die.
When you get I'm about to die, and then in that moment when you get yourself, when you come to, now you want to kill everybody. Everybody. You just was standing there. You let it happen. I need to kill you right now. Damn. Okay. So as an attempt to offer some resolve to woman. Okay. Because fuck cousin. Except for these ass whoopings that she need to cut coming. What type of advice do we have for a woman? For the girl. Like for real. Girl, I see you. I see you. You need some more wine.
If I had to be proactive, which I really don't want to.
We are in this moment. We giving woman advice.
Woman advice would be whoop her ass.
Okay. Whoop her ass and then what?
But if I had to be that is
just sip on it. If you don't have enough more, then I'll have some. Okay.
Keep on pouring me this night train, y'all.
Is it making you feel like night train?
No.
It's actually not bad. It's barefoot. It's not terrible.
I would have to tell her. I would have to tell her.
They said we gave it already. Beat that ass.
Right,
I hate y'all so much.
I'm like,
come on now.
She got
to move forward.
If I had to offer some proactive versus reactive advice,
right,
I would say that she did the right thing, and by not contacting it and cutting off all strings, because whatever type of demon and whatever type of personality disorder situation that she has to deal with both of those, as your aunt said earlier, can deal with their personality disorders together. They can deal with their trauma, even though eventually they're going to end up doing it to one another. Eventually, that damage and that PTSD and all those dissociative dissonance is going to kick in, and it's just going to manifest itself in their lives. But I would say that removing herself from the situation and circumstance completely is probably her best bet, because she knows that she might have to go to jail for whooping somebody's ass. Both of them, in fact. Do I believe that shit?
I think it's that after we beat that ass, we would move forward.
Am I offering it up just in case anybody needs
I'm
me to be the
just
bigger
saying,
person?
we just asked, we giving all advice, because I agree that an ass whooping is in order. That's just me.
But you cutting yourself off from all of the negativity and all of the issues, 100% yes. Ain't nobody got no time to be dealing with that shit. You continue your growth journey. You continue moving on. You continue to find yourself and love yourself so that you can be an addition to someone else's life while he's taking so much from you. And now he's got a partner helping him take more shit from you. You don't need that. Just leave it alone.
Most as a matter of fact, the ass whooping is the only prerequisite for moving forward.
I agree.
Just going to get it. I keep touching. I feel this feels so good on my fingers. It's super sharp and probably dangerous and would cut me if I push it the wrong
We could
way.
use that
but
and hit her in the face.
What
with
what are you doing?
Okay, but I'm just saying you could use it as a weapon.
You could. I know. I feel it.
That's shards of glass there.
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Glass, you say?
Glass and rose quartz, but glass mostly are the jagged edges.
This is sharp.
Because it has to look like a geode, and geodes are sharp because they're rocks.
Well, it's sharp. Did y'all see it again? It's so pretty.
They can't see the,
Yes, they can. You see that? You see that camera? Don't play no games around here, fam.
A lot of people are telling me, like, my stuff looks better in person. So y'all just got to come see it.
You see that? It look amazing in person, but do y'all see that? They see them textures, though. Bam, bam. It's all about the camera, fam. It's all about the camera.
Yep. Perhaps that woman should carry some rose quartz on her so that she can learn to love herself and not aggravate the fuck out of people around her. Cousin needs to carry herself.
Cousin needs that. Is what you're saying. Not woman. Cousin needs to carry.
She needs some rose quartz. She needs some amethyst. She needs some mahogany obsidian. She needs some damn black tourmaline. She needs some selenite. She needs some every damn thing.
She aligned and said, "Child, ain't no getting around her getting that ass whooped."
I'm telling you.
I'm not saying that you need to get around it, but we know we have to be able to be legitimately offering like all the options. The only option we already know the best option in our opinions is gonna whoop that ass. Kind of like, and I waited for you to finish that. And I know we short on time on the radio, but we can bleed a little bit if you want to on the show, because I want to know. I was on my way to class and I saw the article, and then I heard Charlamagne and them talk about that stupid ass teacher that had that baby boy a black child used the bathroom and clogged the toilet. Like, so whatever he shit it basically and then clogged the toilet, whatever. And this white ass bitch made him clean the poop out of the toilet with his. I would like to thank y'all for locking on the Blow Radio.com. The show is motherfucking over. Reno never look at me like that again in life. Whoa! Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? If you ain't never looked at nobody and seen the transition from I'm cool to the bitch to I will burn this bitch. No. If you ain't never seen it, it just happened right here on Blow Radio.com. I had to start a pause on the story, and we'll talk about it another day. Because
I'm about to send this bitch some hate mail.
You was like, you like what? She's on administrative leave right now.
Fuck her, bitch. You need some.
Her
administrative my ass.
That's what I'm saying. She should be fired.
Are they outside her house?
I don't know what happened.
Because I will be throwing my own shit at her motherfucking window.
And then
bitch,
she called.
Clean it up, bitch. You clean it up.
She called. The parent, I know I did. She called the mother and was trying, because you have to report these incidents. And she's told her, she had the audacity to say, I don't know why it happened. I don't know why I'd make this decision, basically. But this is what happened. This is what I did, or whatever. And of course, she got at me.
Bitch, I would sneak into your house and give you a shit sandwich.
It said it would take Jesus himself to come down and save her life.
What Wu-Tang Clan
and my
I would
burning
tape your
back voice
motherfucking
don't
asshole
understand
closed,
me.
and I would shove shit in your motherfucking mouth. I would shove shit in your mouth and tape your mouth closed. Bitch, eat it.
Wait, what?
Yep, Wu-Tang. It was like, remember
Wait, you taping people's butt closed?
Y'all remember that in the Wu-Tang Killer Bees? He's like, I'll fucking tape a nigga asshole closed and shove shit in his mouth. Yeah, it's terrible. But yes, I would do that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it is. I would do that. That bitch would have a shit sandwich every fucking day. You would have flaming shit. You would have shit on your car. You would have shit on your windows. Bitch, every time I took a bowel movement, even if it was a little piece of shit, it would be at your motherfucking door.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I would be taken to fucking jail because they would think I would be taken to a psych ward because they'd be like, this bitch literally brings her shit every single day. If it was watery shit, I would eat the worst shit so I could have a watery shit. And I would pour that shit through your motherfucking postage mail flap. Bitch, fuck you.
Did that feel okay?
Yes, it felt great.
Good. Give me a little bit more of that. I'll be all right. Be all right. He's like, you okay? You feel good? Okay, listen. So we're gonna wrap up on blowradio.com. I'm gonna take a couple more minutes so I can talk with my girl real quick. Well, thank y'all for hanging out on Mondays. I know it's a mindful Monday, but we mindful on all sides of the table. And sometimes you got to bring shit to the table for what it is. I'm just saying, that's okay. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get it on. We're gonna be live on Blow Radio, live on the internet, just a little bit longer, so we can kind of breathe through some of that. But right as we get ready to lock up and close out on blowradio.com, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with us on Monday. You understand what I'm saying? Thank y'all for your energy today. Thank you for taking some of this. And remember, and I said this earlier, anything is possible, but that's a real thing to take on both sides of the table. Like, we can look to the brightest star and be like, I can do that. It'll happen. And also to the depths of the earth. You know what I'm saying? In the darkest place of the darkest places. You get what I mean? You have to take all your actions into consideration. That's why we understand that being mindful is important, because it could go either direction. It can be real, real good, or it could be real, real bad. You understand what I'm saying? Focus on the things that are going to bring all the light and the positivity to you that will help you to manifest and grow in this life. There will be moments where you need it. It's going to get dark. There's going to be some moments where it's too much shade and you can't even focus through that, or whatever the case may be. And you'll have to harness and be able to focus on the positivity, focus on the energy that help to get you to where you are, and that resonates at the end of the journey. Okay. And the journey is where? When is the journey over? When we leave this place. You understand? All right, guys. So it's good. But we'll still be live on Facebook and YouTube, wrapping up on blowradio.com. Free, since we didn't get you a welcome and get your sign in. Can we get you to sign off for me, mama?
Fancy, fly, funky, fatal, and most importantly, free. Check it out.
See y'all next week.
Adiós míos, papi. No puedo dejar de sentir una especial de maneras de usted.
You already know.
Holla. And bam. Okay, so if you are still logged on, that means you are watching YouTube, you are watching our Facebook channels, and I'm here still. It's your girl, JustPatrice. Welcome to Mondays, blowradio.com. It's an extended version of the show. This particular part of the show, the discussion or whatever, I right at the last part of the show, I said, Free, did you hear about? And she was like, ah. And I was like, my bad, I forgot. I shouldn't have probably brought that up earlier. Then she was like, ah. And then I was like, the show is over. And she was like, what? So I felt like we should probably get a chance to address that energy and address that issue, because it's the real thing. It happened in a state, a teacher, stupid ass, had a child black male child who used the bathroom, apparently stopped the toilet up, and she had him fish out his shit with his hands. Okay. And then called the mom to report the incident and realized and was like, well, I don't know why, I did that or whatever. And she was, last I checked, on administrative leave. And that is where we are right now. Free was talking about shit sandwiches and shit
he
bombs.
was 5 fucking years. Oh yeah, shit bombs.
Baby. He's a baby. Baby, 5 years old. Like kindergarten. You understand what I'm saying? So of course we know that trauma is he gonna live with it. You get what I'm saying? And what that's gonna do for him. But like as mothers, as women of the community, as educators, as you know what I'm saying. I know, yeah. Don't I didn't show her face. I didn't dare. Fuck that.
You didn't?
No, I didn't show her face. We can. You get what I'm saying? I can send her the page, whatever. Y'all can look it up. And she was like so adamant about. Now she not old, obviously. She young and she know better. You understand what I'm saying?
Murray.
Her name is Ashley Murray.
ASHLEYMURRY.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gregory says, Mom, I had a great day at school today, except for a win. And then I went to the bathroom, and then Miss Murray made me take out my poop out the toilet. Because
that's when I would be turning the entire fuck around, going back up to the school because Miss Murray's about to get her motherfucking ass whooped.
Okay. So what happens at that point? Like, I'm like, seriously, think about it. Like, what happens at that point? Do we look to engage her off campus? Because that's at some point.
No, I want everybody to see you get your ass whooped.
So you gonna find her on campus?
Yeah, I'm coming straight to you, bitch. I know you got to be there for a couple more hours after the kids are released. And if you're not there, I will be waiting for your ass when I drop him off in the motherfucking morning. And everybody gonna see you get your ass whooped.
So it was told that she was placed on administrative leave.
Yeah, the bitch ain't on Facebook now.
Oh no, we looked for her already. Yeah,
I'm gonna look for this bitch everywhere.
You gonna find her, Francis?
I'm about to fucking terrorize you.
You gonna terrorize her, Francis?
I'm gonna say that's my little cousin.
Well, he might be. You think you're looking for him now? Is you angry, Francis?
I'm mad as shit.
Tell me why you mad.
I'm mad because number one, it's a child, and you gonna make him clean his shit. Number two, let's talk about generations of old. You are a white woman, and you just made a young black child clean his fucking fecal matter out of a toilet, as if not only he was enslaved, you degraded him, you debased him, you demoralized him. Are you fucking kidding me? You emasculated him. You de-emasculated him. He's 5 fucking years old. These are his cognitive years. This is where his personality is developing. And had he not said anything, he would have thought that that was okay. And then he would have took that shit with him moving forward in life, thinking that it was okay to be indoctrinated, to be socialized, and to have the same fucking internal inherent fear that other black folks have of white people. Fuck you, bitch. I hope you die. Because you know exactly what the fuck you were doing. You can't say that you didn't fucking know. Bitch, you know exactly why you did it. Because you wanted to assert your dominance, bitch. I hope his mama fucked you up.
I'm just going to give you a minute to bask in that. Go on have that. Go on have that.
I'm sorry.
No, don't. You good. This.
Ow.
You okay? I know it's okay. She needs to get that out. She hot. Yeah. Woo! No, literally, her face is red. Literally, she'll be sweating any minute now. And it ain't the heater. Look, it ain't the heater. That's totally. Oh, you mad.
Like above my lip, bad. Like, you know, when you get that cold, hot.
Yeah, I seen it happen. You didn't see what happened when I mentioned it.
Like the back of your neck hot, but your chest cold. That's the type of sweat you got going. Yeah. How fucking dare you? You knew exactly what the fuck you were doing. You wouldn't make no white child do that shit.
I would like to know, like, when you called his mom and had to explain what did you think was gonna happen? What did you think was gonna happen? Like at what?
Especially living in the climate that we live in, bitch.
Right now, like you just first of all, you done made history. Now you are forever, and you know what I'm saying. Now your name It's forever in our history
But you ain't
books.
never gonna be able to teach again.
Never, not for real. Not it ain't gonna go well. It
Where
is not.
his mind and his thoughts are so malleable, and you are supposed to be in a position of leadership where you are inspiring, where you are supposed to lead and mentor, where you establish a healthy learning environment. Imagine what that kid is going to think for the rest of his life.
The work that is going to get to let him know that wasn't okay,
right?
And to not build up the anger
right.
in him,
because as he learns more and more about his history and he develops his own knowledge of self, he's just gonna get angrier and angrier and angrier.
Just baby said, just give me my MA number.
Do you hear me?
Just give my, and so here's another situation where I feel like, I'm probably just gonna take this L. Like it's not. Sometimes I consider, you know me. I'm always the optimist. You know what I'm saying? Or I try to look at the situation in a non-biased and try to weigh out the option. I don't feel that way at all. I feel like, bitch, I'm coming for you. Right. Like, and everybody that see you, like every time,
I'm coming for your pension. I'm coming for your motherfucking vacation.
Like you about to switch. You about to switch industries. Like you
gonna have to move to motherfucking Persia, bitch.
Like you don't need to teach nobody. Like nobody. Like you don't need to teach anyone. Like
that's the problem though. That's
like nobody, no white people, no black people. You don't need to teach nobody. As a matter of fact, your ability to be an educator should be permanently revoked. The money that you spent to go to school, you should be a clerk at the.
You can't even have a job. But you're gonna be on disability because clearly you're fucking retarded.
You're gonna be dead ass. She retired free. I feel like at some point in time, and we talked about we'll also talk about the Kirk Franklin situation.
I didn't hear him cuss out the baby.
I got you. He was 33 years old.
I didn't hear.
Okay, this was like,
but I was like, I cuss out my kids every day. So
would you call him baby? He 33.
Okay, but I cuss my 16 and 10-year-old out every day. Like, what the fuck are you thinking about? Get your fucking shit together.
Well, we'll talk about it.
This is bullshit.
You're so crazy. So I know there are some people who feel like, at this age in this time, like I do my best, like to be as medium as possible. You get what I'm saying? I try to walk a solid medial line just for fairness, because I've always believed in my heart of hearts, just do what's right. And I know that's not always the easiest decision to make. You get what I'm saying? Because I done some fucked up things. You get what I'm saying? So in my adult life, like my grownness, I'd be like, damn, let me try to get my stuff together. You know what I'm saying? So I can make better decisions, because I don't always do that. You know what I mean? But when it comes to morality and character and engagement and things like that, I try to be like, I look at the situation and be like, what? Not just, well, this is what I want, and I want to feel good, and but I always be like, okay, so how is this affecting other people? And if I'm like, well, if it's not, are you making it your business, or you making it get the fuck out of here? I'm good. You know what I mean? But if you not, you understand what I'm trying to explain. But if it's something that's genuinely causing a discord or genuinely causing, then I want to address and make if necessary, make amends.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? I know I said if necessary, because sometimes it ain't necessary. People apologize and make shit right.
Burn that bridge.
They don't need to just be done and done. Be done. But with that being the case, I said to make amends to lead to the idea that, so Kirk Franklin posted an apology video, which is how I found out about it. I want to say that I was having a private conversation with my son, and he opted to record it. My son is 33 years old. I did get carried away, and I got into a place where I was furious, and I said some things I probably should have been a bit more mindful of how I was engaging him. He said that. You get what I mean? He said, but nonetheless, he said, I even brought our family therapist on the line. He said that's not the part of the conversation that he played. He only played the part of me being belligerent to him. He said, which is not a fair representation of how the conversation went, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw a couple people saying that Kurt was wrong because, what type of Christian representation is he giving? Then I saw that he was wrong because it's toxic parenting. I saw that he was wrong because like just different things. And I was like, first of all, and this is my personal opinion. It's just Patrice, is my opinion. And I'm saying this and I'm wholehearted with it. First of all, you're not gonna be disrespectful to me. I don't care how the fuck old you are. If I'm 40, I'm in my 40s, and I'm not disrespectful to my 6-something-year-old mom. You get what I'm saying? And she don't talk to me that way. I don't care who you are, whatever the case may be. We're gonna be mindful of how we're engaging one another. I'm not disrespecting my mom. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna allow you the opportunity. Do you need to get that?
No.
To be disrespectful. I don't think it's okay for you to be disrespectful to your parents. I just don't. I don't care what the fuck they did. Just don't engage them. Move around. Be up. Whatever the case may be. That's me. But if we're on the phone and we're having a conversation or whatever the case may be, and you absolutely end up taking me there, and they snap off.
I didn't change the picture. You said I didn't have to change the picture.
My friend gonna be
sorry,
okay.
y'all.
A nigga, girl. We gonna work on that too. It's okay, babe.
You said that I could keep the picture.
I didn't know it was that, but we'll talk about it. It's still Francis. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying is that I know that sometimes people, your child or not, your parent or not, will take you to a place that you ain't trying to go, but you be like, I'll break my foot off in your ass. I'm still your parent. You understand what I'm saying? Like that same concept. I brought you in this life, I'll take you out. Whatever the case may be, there's just lines of respect that need to be adhered to. You get what I'm saying? And not that no one is above the law. But when we start talking about the law of parenting, there's so much flexibility in that. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be mindful of how both sides are engaged. You can't just be any kind of way to somebody just because you're the child and they're the parent. If you hit me, I'm going to call the police, bitch. They're going to pull you up off the walls then. Call them right now. And this is just me. And I've never called my child. I've never agreed to call a child out of their name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in saying you little bitch, you know what I'm saying, you broke ass nigga to your children because of the like we talk about the cognitive development and how you putting that stuff in their spirit. I don't believe you should do that, whatever. But I'll fuck you up is a whole other ball game. Because sometimes, listen, if you keep doing that, you're not gonna like their end result. I'm gonna cause you some harm. It's not the same as I'm gonna fuck you up if you do that again. Like, that's a whole thing. And this is just my take on it. Whatever. Do I think that Kirk had to apologize? I don't think that he should have apologized. I think that I understand why he did because of who he represents and what he represents in the public life. You get what I'm saying? And how there's a back and forth of him being responsible for his behavior. So I get that. I lost control. And sometimes we do that, not just as parents, as people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working every day I'm not perfect. I lost control. He took me there. I went there with him I wasn't able to gather myself. And you can fault me for that if you like to, but I'm human. That's my extent of it to me. You get what I'm saying? And not so much to just because of the line of work that he represents. That is the only reason. Because what we talk about in our home and how we manage, do I feel like his parents are toxic? I don't even know him as a parent. Who am I to say, Kirk, don't be talking to your kids like that? You shouldn't treat your children that way. We don't know his lifestyle. We don't know what happened in the house. We know that there's a whole person was triggered by another adult person. You know what I'm saying? And then the exchange took place. Was it pretty? No, it was not. Do I feel like he owed him an apology? Did you do something to make him want to break his foot off in your ass? What did you do? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what did you do? I didn't do nothing. You did something to make him even want to say, I will break my foot off in your ass. Y'all feeling what I'm saying? So with that being the case, and I'm gonna read these comments and I want to know your take on it. I'm gonna play it for you. Okay. Facebook user, listen, adult children and kid children are different, period. My adult children will be respectful in my presence. When we have a problem, Kirk don't owe us an apology. Okay. Morima said, I would have apologized to the public, saw it that the public saw it and was brought into our space experience that exchange. Exactly. Because the truth of the matter is that was a very private family moment. And though I'm, I say this again, I'm not above. I don't believe in the what stays in my house. What happens in my house stays in my house, because of the traumas, sexual traumas that I know have happened in generations and generations or whatever. And I think that teaching children that type of blocking prevents them from being able to protect themselves to be safe. So I want to say that. But I also believe that there are lines, you grown ass little dude. You understand what I'm saying? And you did it to cause embarrassment. You did it to create a situation and to gain some type of public sympathy for whatever reason. You get what I'm saying? Yes, Morima, I am still taking calls. You're welcome to call me in. Okay, I see you back. Where's that? What's going on with my phone? Look at that. Oh. I don't even know what just happened. I know it was trying to do something, and then it did a whole little fancy thing. I don't know what that was. Call me right back. Call me right back. Okay. Free, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, what he said probably is closely tied to what I've said to my children, because I curse at my children, I cuss out my children, and we've actually had this conversation before because I was cussed out as a child. I never was called out my name, but I was definitely cussed at, and I don't feel any less loved, nor do I feel any less spoken life into, because that's just the way that we spoke to one another.
Okay.
You know, and it was, well, not we spoke to one another. And I'm not using that as a cop out, but it's just I'm not one of those people that take
So I'm just gonna
swear or the curse or the what's the word? The profanity.
Okay.
As offense. You know, it was, we would cuss if we were happy. We would cuss if we were sad. We would cuss if we were upset. I mean, y'all know me. Fuck is my favorite word. And it is not a
It's
word.
so interesting that it's for you to be so like if you know, you be like, really, Francis, baby, like
Fuck
a sailor.
is my favorite word. It's so
Like a
transitional.
sailor.
Like you can use it in whatever way. Like
No,
it
you
can
sound
mean
like Dan
any and
Vaughn.
everything. It really is. You can. It's so transitional. But I am definitely. I come from a space and time where my grandmother cussed like a drunken sailor, and my aunties and uncles cussed like a drunken sailor, and I cussed like a drunken sailor, and my children don't feel less loved, nor do they feel less. They don't feel mediocre. They don't feel. I mean, it's just a difference of opinion, and it's subjective, honestly. Because if you weren't raised in an environment like that, like my auntie, she never taught me on my name, but she would tell me to go sit my little muck ass down, or sit my motherfucking ass down, or I better shut the fuck up, you know, or shut the hell up. I mean, but it was, I just knew that I needed to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? It wasn't
Indeed.
like, oh my God, I can't believe she cussed at me. That's so, it was never like that. It was just, I needed to shut the fuck up.
But it was context.
Yeah, it was contextual. Yeah, it was
understood
contextual.
that.
Like,
So
if you don't shut your motherfucking ass up, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I'm like, damn, okay, I guess I should shut the fuck up then before I get my ass beat. You know what I mean? It was never like, you sorry ass, like some people who don't really like to be spoken to that way. But when I listen to their mother speak to them, it's like, but your mama call you sorry and lazy and worthless. I was never told that I was sorry, lazy, worthless. I was never called a bitch. I was never called out my name. I was always told that I was doing too motherfucking much. But I was always in turn told, you too goddamn smart. That's your problem with your little smart ass. Go and sit your little smart ass down somewhere. Just fucking brilliant. You know? So it was like you said, it was contextual. And I do the same with my kids. I'd be like, you little motherfucker. No, I'm done. Oh my God, she's trying to get me drunk.
no, I'm
Be
not.
like, you little motherfucker, you need to fucking cut it out. Or I am so goddamn frustrated with you right now. Or what the fuck are you doing? You know, it's not.
And some people would see that as
abuse. They would see it
abuse
as verbal
or
abuse.
Okay, let's figure this out quickly. If I can